Hi, folks. Bob Mannery here, and you're listening to Agree to Disagree, the flagship, only on A2D Radio. Uncle Sweeps, Nick Delgozzo, the legendary Brian Wilson, and the fucking man himself, Tom Arnone. These three guys from Jersey bringing you real talk with no agenda. You don't like them? Tough shit. It's their show, and they're going to say whatever the hell they goddamn want.
Merry Christmas to all our NFL lovers out there, especially here in Philadelphia. This is Agree to Disagree, only on A2D Radio. We are live from the Real Talk studios like we are every Sunday. And every Sunday we are brought to you by our doc, Make Him Yours, Dr. Paul Vidal, Specialized Physical Therapy. Find him on the web, specializedphysicaltherapy.com. Tom Arnone, Greg Milakovic, Brian Wilson, Ralphie D on the ones and twos. No sweeps today in a tourney. Robbie Pove, not available today. LaRalpho coming up big, coming up clutch, so we can get a morning show for the family because we all know you want to talk birds, you want pregame. We got all that covered for you today.
Not to mention, we'd rather have Ralph here than a cockroach on
opening day. Yeah, fair.
No offense, Ralph. No
offense. AB to the Patriots. It's disgusting. We'll talk about that later on the show. Crumb of the week probably is AB, but we'll get into that later on the show when we do our Crumb of the Week. NFL Week 1 picks against the spread. So we're going to give you, as a combo, our 6 locks of the day. But we're going to give you 2 each, okay? But then we're going to give you everything against the spread as well, okay? So we're going to give you every game against the spread, but we're going to narrow it down and say, hey, these are the ones. We talk about mortgages. We talk about, hey, don't tell your wife. Just let her know you got the next 6 covered. You know what I mean? We got that all covered for you today.
You give her 200 to keep the 6.
Yeah, keep the 6.
Keep the 6.
Put it in your pocket.
Give her 2. She's happy with 2. You got 6. Everyone's happy.
We call that a little walking around money. That's what we call that.
That's just on your feet money. That's all that is. When you're on your feet, spend that.
That's
all that is, babe.
That's what I got in my pocket.
Little walking around cash.
For the Eagles Redskins, we will do score predictions like we always do. Players of the game, we'll give 2 offense, 2 defense. What we have the family to do is give their score predictions. 1 offense, 1 defensive player of the game. Screenshot it. Chance to win, $40 Venmo'd right to you after the game today. We upped the money this year. It was 25 just as a Wednesday. And I said, you know what? Maybe people aren't excited about 25. All right, bills go up. We get it. Economy's up. So we're going up. 40 if you nail it. But you got a screenshot. Send the A2D. Eagles, Redskins, pregame is what we got in store today. And our poll question, because listen, we've done a lot throughout the last 2 weeks. Eagles are going to win.
Yeah, we've already
this, that, and the third.
That, yeah.
So I went a little different because I already see one hater out there with an agenda rocking a Foles jersey today, which is in complete and total violation today. You understand? It's never a violation, just today.
I disagree.
Just today's a violation.
You're allowed to wear a Foles jersey if you want.
Today is a violation to wear one.
If it was a Jags jersey, it'd be a violation.
No, when you already have an agenda, it's a violation.
For him, it's a violation.
Yes. Anybody else?
That's just because he's him.
Yes.
That he's him. He's in a box, okay?
In a box.
He's in a box.
Anybody else, it's fine. Okay, but week 1, listen, it's about 11, all right? And our poll question, Carson Wentz.
The whole season's about 11.
Carson Wentz will have a monster game today. Do you agree or disagree with that statement? Let us know, fam. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. A2D Radio is where you can find us. After the show, it stays up on these platforms as well, but we got SoundCloud, with Spreaker, Spotify, and Google Play. Got it. Giddy up. Let's talk about it. It's Christmas morning.
Apple Podcast soon, right?
Apple Podcast coming soon. And if you're not excited today, check your damn pulse.
Yeah.
And I don't tell you, if it's not beaten, go see a doctor. Dr. Paul Vidal, Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC, Burlington, Cherry Hill, Princeton locations.
Paul's got you back.
Family's already flying.
You have to be excited today. It's like Christmas morning. We've already gone over this.
For adults.
Yeah.
I can't. It's adult male
especially
Christmas.
after 4 preseason games of just the dreck that was the preseason.
I haven't watched.
Well, that's
Not one.
exactly
We've
it.
gone over this.
And all the talk that everyone was overreacting to preseason, it's finally here.
It's because people are idiots.
It's finally able to
now we
get-
can overreact.
yeah,
It's overreact time.
now it's overreact time.
We could not be smiling by 4:15.
First off, Syracuse already ruined my weekend. If the Eagles lose today, I'll kill myself.
Heard it here first. Breaking news. This is where it ends.
I'll be dead at 4:15.
Okay, there goes morning wood.
Yep. And there goes the morning show.
As quick as we talked about
As
starting.
quick as we came in, we left.
James Sholtoff, fucking agree, 1,000%. Jarrell in the house. What's up, guys? Birds win 31-10.
What up, Jarrell?
Player of the game, Ertz and Jenkins. Rob Lutman giving a EAGLES Eagles chant already.
Let's go.
Slutman?
James Sholtoff couldn't sleep last night. It's Christmas in September, and that's real talk. That's what we're talking about.
Real
Christmas
talk.
for adults. I mean, we're jacked up. The bang energy obviously helps.
It's Christmas time.
The jack up, but to the poll, Carson Wentz will have a monster game. Do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
And then we'll get the score predictions and all that.
You look at the last year, the Eagles started off against the Redskins. He had a monster game because he had a monster season that year.
Yep.
That was the Super Bowl year. Now, difference is we started on the road. This year we're at home. This is the Carson Wentz revenge tour, regardless whatever we think it really is.
Yeah, I like to call redemption.
Redemption,
I'm more
revenge,
of a,
whatever.
revenge, redemption.
It's just
whatever R word
he
you
wants
want.
to come out and show to everybody, himself, his teammates, the city, that he is the guy that
It's just
they
he's
thought
healthy.
he was.
I think we all know he's the guy. He's just
Yeah.
healthy. That he's healthy. That's what I want to say.
Well,
you know?
I don't think we would even be having this
He was
conversation.
hesitant a little bit last year. I think everyone knows that,
he was
and that's
hurt.
and that's exactly why he was coming back off injury. Then he gets injured again. So if he's healthy and he's healthy, everyone he's great. It's time to fly, and I think he's gonna have a big day. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna have a huge day. Washington's a division rival, but I think he throws for around 303.
Well, that would be monster.
Which is a pretty big
Yeah.
day.
Well,
I mean,
that's where I'm
the
at.
way
Jarrell
NFL
had-
throws the ball now, it's not going to throw for 400. I don't
Well,
think.
Jarrell said what qualifies as a monster game, and as quick as you were saying that, I was writing 300 yards and 3 TDs.
Yeah,
that's a monster game for me. So to clarify what I consider a monster game is over 300, 3 TDs, and 1 or less interceptions.
I mean, you do that every game and you win MVP.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I'd rather him throw no picks today, but I
Right.
mean, interceptions, turnovers happen in
I'd
this
rather
league.
throw 6 picks, but I mean, I'm not jerking off right now.
Rob Lutman, do we cover the 10? Yes.
Do you want him to throw 6 picks?
Oh, 6 touches.
Yeah.
Did I say picks?
Yeah, you said
All right.
picks.
Man.
And then you talked about jerk off after that. I was
Kick
like,
got a little high this
whoa.
morning. You got to watch him.
Ricky Galone, 38-17. Wentz and Avante Maddox as his players of the game.
I like that score, 38-17. I'm thinking right around there.
And then today at 6 o'clock, well, obviously you have, you have the wrestling today, Jackson Ritz. But you'll have Zach Barrett in the rundown back at 6 today. So
The Burr's back.
that will jack some people up.
Ralphie's having flashbacks to Zach.
He just wouldn't talk if he was having flashbacks.
He's not talking right now.
You're allowed to hop in, Ralph. We like you.
Bryce Blackwell chimes in. He's like,
What up, Bryce? What up, Bryce?
What up,
Yo,
Bryce?
family, it's time. Game day, 45-17.
Oh.
Wentz 4 touchdowns, MVP. Jenkins defensive MVP. 7 tackles. Dwayne Aldridge.
2 sacks for Malcolm.
Hashtag Bird Game for Life. Fly Eagles Fly. The link is going to be lit, and he agrees to the poll.
You know,
Yeah.
the link's
let's
gonna
roll.
be fired up.
It's
today.
going.
It's already
I was
fired
gonna say
up.
it's probably fired up right now.
I got some buddies that are already over
Yeah.
there tailgating, and
well-
the videos and photos they're posting. Oh my goodness!
Well, Ralphie
Mikey's
came right
over
by
there.
and said it was already, early this morning, already rocking over
Oh,
there.
I'm sure it was.
Already rocking. So
That's how they do it. No, you gotta on the opener. You gotta get over there
At
by
a
9
1 o'clock
You gotta get over
game?
there by 9 a.m.
They
On
were
the
in the parking lot at 7 a.m.
Yeah. See, I might not make it in if I'm there at 7. 9, I can go through
You
the
might need
game
a little
in
nap.
a haze.
Might need a little nap at about noon. Noon to 12:30. Take your little cat nap.
Unless I went to bed the night before at 8 p.m. I don't know if that's gonna work for me. But yeah, 9 a.m. I'd get there, power some beers down, and
Yeah.
then get in there, start yelling.
Start just being an issue,
Oh yeah.
which is what you do.
That's how we were when we went to the Falcons game. And we were like maybe 4 rows from the top of the stadium, and it was freezing.
Was
Remember
that the
the Falcons game?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah.
that?
Was
There
that the Keanu Neal off the knee? at the end of the first half?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was like a couple kids in front of us wearing Falcon jerseys and they had shorts on, and we were trashing them the whole time. We were trashing them. How cold are your legs?
All over 'em.
This ain't Atlanta no
Trashing
more.
them, just trashing them. Oh, going home with a loss and frostbite. Oh, we're killing them.
AB talk.
Fucking love it.
Don't start. I can't. We'll get to that crumb later on. Jake Field walking through the parking lot now. It's a madhouse. Let's go!
Oh!
So, like we talked about, Fat, for everybody just joining us, we want your score prediction. Offensive, defensive player of the game is the tiebreaker for a chance to win. $48 cash from us to you. It's game day. This is what we like to do on game day and on other shows here throughout the week. But our poll question, Carson Wentz will have a monster game. Do you agree or disagree? And it's 300 yards plus and 3 TDs. So do you agree with that? Well,
I think he's going to have right around 303 touchdowns.
Yeah.
You agree?
Absolutely.
And I'm thinking like he said 38-17, someone did. I'm thinking
Ricky Galone.
And I'm thinking like a 35-17 is what I'm thinking, somewhere right in that area. I think we cover the 10.
Yep.
Whoever said that.
Slutman,
yeah. I think we covered the 10, Min.
Steve Wilkes says, let's see Peterson pull a read. First offensive play, Jackson go route for a bomb TD.
Oh, it's absolutely
You can smell
happening.
it, Steve.
You can absolutely
smell it coming.
I think I think they're going to like really try to get Desean at least one deep ball today.
Yep.
Maybe not the first play. I would love that, but they're going to get him one deep ball today.
Well, it was like-
and
it was
everyone's
like-
going to go fucking crazy.
It was like Tampa Bay did it to us last year when we went down there.
Yeah.
First play of the game, they went deep to Desean. Like, how did you not know that was coming? So the Redskins, expect it coming.
Expect it coming. Well, I want to ask Clay a question because he said 34-10 Wentz, and he goes Malik Jackson. And obviously Malik Jackson was a Jaguar last year. Clay, a Jaguars fan. Clay, what kind of player are we getting? I mean, I think we all know that the guy gets after the quarterback well, but what kind of run stopper is he? And I know that's been his I don't want to say Achilles heel, but the one thing he doesn't do well. So what kind of player overall are we getting in Malik Jackson at this point? Which I still think he's a Pro Bowl caliber D tackle.
I think he is.
But I like to ask a guy who's seen him play 16-plus games last year, what am I getting? What did you see that we're getting? You know, do you feel like in Jacksonville, that was a big loss for you guys too?
Yeah.
Like I thought it was. I think it hurt your defense big time a little bit. But, I still think you guys are loaded defensively. But you know what I mean? Curious to see his thoughts on that.
I feel like an upgrade to the line is huge, and a downgrade to a line is always big time.
Yeah.
I feel like always, because you win up front. We know this.
Kevin,
you win on the O-line and D-line.
Kevin, you can't make up your own tiebreakers. You can't say tiebreaker bowl prediction. Goddard gets a TD, Ertz does not. That doesn't create a tiebreaker. And I don't even think you're allowed to win anyway because you do a show at A2D.
And you're a Pats fan.
And you're a Pats fan, so I got to write that in the next contract.
Who said that?
Kevin.
Kevin. He's making up his own. I already said what the tiebreaker is. We're making up our
He's
own.
a Patriots fan?
Yeah.
I think I just accepted a friend request from him. I'm going to decline that now.
Pootie Tang checks in. Good morning, fam. It's
What's up,
finally
brother?
Football Sunday.
You know it.
And Keon
Pootie!
Jordan. It's game day. Let's go.
Let's go is right. I like to see us bury this team today.
Yeah,
but
and
I think-
early, too.
I just think that it might be a little slow because we didn't really, a lot of guys didn't really play in the preseason. Now, I like that. I'm for that. But we might come out a little lethargic early. But
Yeah, you saw what that did to Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron
Aaron Rodgers struggled.
Now,
I'm
granted,
just
Chicago
saying.
got a good fucking defense.
Chicago's pretty good defensively.
Yeah, they are.
But they still were a little sloppy. I wouldn't be shocked if we were a little sloppy early.
Sure.
And the same thing with the Redskins.
Yeah.
I
'cause they just stink.
Oh yeah, I just think they're not good. But
Defensively, they're solid.
we got
Yeah.
we got to stop Geis. They're gonna feed the young kid is healthy. They're gonna feed Geis.
Yep.
And we got to stop him. No
What?
Peterson, no Jordan Reed.
Well,
They
that's what I
already
wanted
said
to-
that. So
That's what I wanted to see today. I wanted to see our run defense a little bit today, too. You know what I mean? I was curious to see our run defense against a team that's obviously going to try to run the football. But offensive line-wise, I mean, they're in terrible shape.
Yeah, you got Flowers. You got Flowers playing, and you have who was the and then the guy from the Raiders last year. He's like 900 years old. I'm blanking on his name. Donald Penn. Like those
no, well
years-
they have
and
a very
Penn was good, but he's just so old right now.
Eric Flowers and Donald Penn. Donald Penn's 38, I
Yeah.
think, and Eric Flowers is he's a
turnstile.
He's an open gate.
Yeah.
So we should get a lot of pressure today. You
Yeah.
would think. And so I'm looking for us to play really well today,
Yeah. And
especially defensively.
yeah, and what wide receivers do they have? Can you name any of them? I can't.
Yeah, they got rid of Doxson, right?
Doxson's gone.
Paul Richardson.
You know, so you expect our secondary.
Paul Richardson's there. I
You
don't
would
even know
expect
who
our
else. I don't even know who
secondary
else
to be
there.
able to shut them down.
Yeah. And no Jordan Reed. I mean, I like that because he's a solid player when
Yeah.
he's not concussed.
So we get
which is
the Diesel Vernon
19
Davis
games a year.
Yeah, he's concussed. He's got like 7.
He's always concussed.
And he's still playing.
I can't believe it. Yeah, he's like
How
Steve
is
Young.
that? How is he able to walk?
Well,
Zach Boylan
I think the
saying
guys back in the day probably had like 13 concussions.
Yeah.
They didn't know.
Zach Boylan saying obviously what you guys already said. Adrian Peterson is inactive, so it's going to be all Darius Geis.
Yep, a lot of guys.
Steve.
A lot of guys.
Steve. It's not Wilk. I don't know why I always do Wilk. It's Week. How do you say his last name? Weik. Wake. Okay.
Wake.
The D line should cause some problems for Washington O line. Keenum should be eating turf. Yeah, well, you would hope, but you know how some, not good quarterbacks that came in here in the past and like carved their asses up, and I don't see that happening.
Well, last time Case came here, it was a
bad one.
Bad day for him.
Yeah, I don't know if we get many sacks per se. We're gonna get a lot of pressures, but I think Keenum is veteran enough to throw the ball away, dump it down to Chris Thompson, Darius Geis. You know what I mean? To avoid a sack doesn't mean they're gonna put up a lot of points and yards.
Yeah.
I just don't know if we're gonna sack total.
Chris Thompson there?
I think so.
Chris Thompson's always a thorn
He's
in our
always.
side. Little prick.
He
I
is.
hate that little fucker.
Because every time you pick him up on fantasy, thinking he's gonna do something, he does shit.
Yeah. 2 catches for -2 yards. What the fuck happened here?
Then he's on your bench and he
Yeah.
goes out for 3 touchdowns
Against us. 2 TDs, 96 receiving. Like, what the fuck?
No, that's what happens to us sometimes. But I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see Darby back on the field.
Yep.
Obviously, at the quarterback position. I'm excited. I know a lot of people might not be, but I'm excited to see Sidney.
I'm excited.
Darby,
I'm excited.
Sidney
to
are
see
your
Sidney.
starters.
And then obviously Avante in the slot, which I like a lot, and then Rasul,
Yep.
as your 4th guy. But I like her. I like her corners. I like her safeties. We're deep at safety. I'm excited to see Rodney McLeod back. I think that was an underrated loss for this defense last year.
No, it really
a guy
was.
nobody talked about a lot, but just made plays, made open field tackles. Something we did great in 2017.
Did
is
not do well last year.
Is we got off the field
Yep.
and in space we tackled well. I want to see that back. I know when you talk about Brown at the linebacker position, guy probably just made a tackle right now. Okay, because all he wants to do is tackle.
Yep.
So I love that, to add that at our linebacking position, because I think that's going to help our run game. And then Clay talking about
Going against his former team today.
Yeah, so a little
Yeah.
agenda, and then Clay's talking about Malik Jackson, something we already know. He's just great. He's great at penetrating on pass downs.
Penetration talk.
Penetration talk. He likes getting in there. We going.
I love Julio today, by the way, for daily fantasy.
Got paid.
Just got paid.
And got paid up front. Did
yeah,
you see that?
62 mil.
64 at signing.
Oh, yeah, 62. I thought it was 62 at signing, but either way, yeah. Oh, yeah. Where do I sign? How many times do you need me to sign?
Check, please.
That's when you just got to get a stamp of your signature.
I can't do this so much.
You probably got somebody that signs for him. I'd have somebody that signed for me. Sign that.
Pootie Tang, we're going to get into that in a second, but he says, you guys got any thoughts on AB to the Pats? We will touch on it.
We're not going to talk about that yet. Fucking Crumb. I'm convinced that was a complete setup. He wanted to go there from the start.
Which makes it even worse.
It does. Yeah.
Makes it even worse.
If he has 20 TDs receiving this year for like the Patriots, I'm just going to be like, it's such bullshit. That's all it is. Because first off, he's a fucking asshole. He just is. It was such a prick asshole move.
Yeah, it's the worst.
And now he gets $15 million from the Pats. It's amazing. And he's probably going to have a huge year. I do have him in one fantasy league, so I'll reap some benefits if he does have a big year.
I have him in ours.
Well, what's good is everyone was trashing me Friday night because I went out with a bunch of guys there in the league.
Yeah.
And they're like, he's going to get – that was after the video came out of Gruden and me talking.
Yeah.
They're like, he's going to get cut. I'm like, I know. They're like, oh, well, you picked him in the second round. I was like, I know. And then the Pats picked him up yesterday, and I was sending everybody text messages. What was that last night?
Well, Ralphie tried to trade for him yesterday before the weekly roundup. He's like, yo, what do you want for him?
Six tried to offer me Sammy Watkins for him after he got cut, and me and Ralphie were talking about it. I'm like, I'm not taking it.
I wouldn't.
And I sat on it, and then I had Brady as my backup in the same leg. I was like, oops, in our league.
Oops. Oh, wait, you got Brady as a backup?
Yep,
Oh,
oops.
I fucking hate you.
Sorry, 3 in a row.
No.
3 in a row, coming
no.
soon.
No.
Coming soon. Crumb in the house. What up, Cromer?
What up, Crumb?
I'm sticking to my score and picks for player of the game, 33-10 Birds. Offense, he goes Wentz. Defense, Barnett. Breakout season this year for Barnett and Rasul on defense. Let's go. And then Kyle, 3 TDs, 2 picks, 300 yards for Wentz today. Have a good show. You would just have to add some picks in there just to meet your agenda.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Of course he would.
2 picks. He just
Who on the defense is going to pick it?
First off,
Landon, who can't catch.
They definitely have guys on their defense.
Well, no, Josh Norman, Landon Collins.
They're in the NFL. I wouldn't be shocked if he throws a pick today or two. No. I don't even care, as long as they're not bad picks. I don't want bad picks. That's like when you're backed up in your own zone.
Yeah. Picks
or red zone picks.
Or like Dak Prescott picks.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that because we have a Cowboys fan in the house, Josh Marvin. I see him watching, so I just want to take a jab. Got him. I see you, Dak.
Dak actually doesn't really throw picks. It's like his one best quality.
What, the Dak doesn't?
He doesn't really throw picks.
James Schulthoff, I hope the Steelers beat the piss out of the Pats tonight. Yeah, the most do. Most do now.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I see a lot of Sony. That TV's going to run wild tonight, I think. A lot of Sony tonight.
Sony Michelle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love Sony. I do like Sony. All right, so like we're talking about, this Carson Wentz will have a monster game today. Do you agree or disagree with that? We also want your score predictions, players of the game, and just tell me how you feel today. Like,
how jacked up are you? What are you doing today? We want to know what you guys are doing.
What you're doing for the game, and I want to know your confidence level. And do you feel like that as a whole we're too confident?
Yeah, a little bit.
I
feel like we're a little too confident.
There's a lot of tens.
But I love it though. I'm a little too confident. Like I'm taking the Eagles and suicide and everything. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I usually don't do this. I'm getting a little too confident.
The stigma, my bad. The stigma, you're just all over the place. The stigma of something bad's going to happen, that day ended when we walked down Broad Street. So I don't feel that like, because everybody thinks we're going to win, we're going to lose now type thing. I don't think we're going to lose. I feel like them days went out the window. I don't care how we win, to be honest with you. I just want to get to a locker room 1-0, get to a locker room 2-0. I just like to get in the locker rooms with wins. That's all that matters in this league.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
It doesn't matter how you win. You just got to win.
Maurice Lucas, let's go at Bird Gang.
Let's go.
Let's go.
David, I don't know about this Romanian tennis player. I want to watch tennis. My wife loved tennis. I want to watch tennis if you put it on my back deck. I would lock my door.
Wait, the Canadian girl?
Yeah.
I tell you what, she done whipped Serena's ass yesterday. Yeah. That's what she did. I watched that. Ass whipping. She got broke 6 times.
I know. Straight.
She only got broke 3 times in the whole tournament before that. Whoa, might be time to hang him up. 19-year-old Canadian coming hot.
Now we're dropping keywords. See what just happened there, Ralph?
Break,
sets, match points.
I know tennis. I know every sport, Tom.
I know every sport too, asshole.
Given, all right?
Okay, don't try to act like I don't know sports. Just because I don't like a sport doesn't mean I don't know it.
I just got to show up like Willie Miles. Y'all want to win? Put Willie in.
Yeah, before ACL. After ACL, booby.
After the ACL.
After ACL,
That's
booby.
what you were getting at. Before ACL, booby was nice.
Booby could play.
Booby was nice.
Jarrell, I hope we run the ball a lot. I think Miles Sanders can be a stud. Speaking about booby, another booby.
Hoping for a little Miles to run well today. I got him in a couple DFS cash plays.
Yeah, Dwayne Aldridge, to your point, we deserve to feel like this after all the years of the BS that we have been through.
Yeah, absolutely.
Walk around. You're absolutely
walk around
right,
with your chest out, fam. Walk around with your chest out. Rob Lubman, you would be proud of me, fellas. I'm getting a pedicure while watching A2D, and it feels so good.
I don't know what we're.
Wow.
Yeah.
Manny Petty talk for the slut, man. All right. Jesus. That's fine. At least you got us on.
Is Crumb with you holding hands?
I'm sure he is.
Tell the Asians to subscribe.
It's like 1 billion people. We could use it.
We could use it. Yeah, we could use it. We could use it, talk.
We love tennis. We love a little martial arts here.
Well, yeah.
MMA.
Little jiu-jitsu. I'm a fan.
Bryce Blackwell was
sushi.
Was laughing his ass off
great sushi.
At the Booby Miles.
Willie. Yeah.
Oh, my God, Jarrell. I'm drinking 80-ounce Mountain Dew from Wawa to wake me up.
Let's go!
Wow.
We got Mellow Yellow.
Hey, he went in Rome, they say.
These fucking two.
Cheers.
I went bang, already a half a Monster, and Mellow Yellow.
Your fucking heart's gonna be out of your chest.
I know. It's so bad.
He's gonna be asleep by kickoff. He's gonna be like
I've never seen anybody pound monsters like this fucking dude. Like he doesn't do it anymore. Like when 5 years ago, when we first started this great
82 beats per minute. I'm golden with the heart, baby. I'm golden. I'm tell you guys.
Listen, when we first
look at you,
first
look at McVale.
Oh yeah,
What'd you expect? Have you seen his girl?
When we first really started this, like 5 years ago, Tom used to rip. You remember?
Yeah.
Tom would put 3 monsters down. Like, dude,
in one show.
What are you doing, dude?
In one
You're
show.
gonna fucking die.
Kyle drinks 2 like pre-show, before the show even starts, I'm like, dude, did you drink 2 of them? Like, save one midway. You know what I mean? Love to have one halfway through.
It makes sense.
Yeah. But, like, I used to drink the Monster Rehab.
Chubby talk.
Like, all the time. Now I'll drink 2 a day. You know what I mean? Or I'll switch up and go Bang, Monster.
Did your kid?
Your son.
Bacon Dog! It's the other MVP.
He's got a miracle hat on.
It's a miracle.
It's Carson and Baker. Fuck Mahomes. He's a stud, though. Stud. But I like Baker. Baker's my kid.
Oh, he's going to have it down
I just hate that.
I drafted him in fantasy. He's going to have it down here.
Who, Baker?
No, Mahomes.
Oh, okay. Well, I can smell.
Don't fucking say that, Greg. I kept him in 2 legs.
I know you guys really don't want to get into AB right now, but I got to bring this up. So there was a report from
Rob said they're in, by the way.
from Chris from Chris Mortensen.
Is he playing tomorrow?
No, he can't play.
No, he's not
But
allowed
the
to.
Pats offered Pittsburgh a first-round pick this offseason, and they turned it down. But then the Steelers did the third-round pick and the fifth-round pick to send him to Oakland.
Yeah, because they didn't want him to go to New England. It's not rocket science. That's why this whole thing was I'm not shocked if when he got cut yesterday, if Belichick and Brady were like, we already been talking about this.
Yeah, you're right. If Rosenhaus,
and here we go.
Rosenhaus
love it when a plan comes together.
is
Fucking
not his
assholes.
agent if his first call is to the Pats. Like, I mean, that's what your agent does. And it's probably the team that came in first and offered the most, and it just happens to be the evil empire.
The evil empire.
You know?
Listen, it makes 0 sense to me. I said on the show yesterday I didn't think he deserved a chance right now. Right? When you act like that, you just don't deserve it. You're ruining guaranteed money for every other NFL player. So for NFL players out there that want to freaking tickle his balls and act like he's doing the right thing and he's the goddamn victim, you're ruining guaranteed money for every player by this. This is why the MLB gets way more money and the NBA, say whatever you want about them, get more money because they don't act like this. You understand? These kind of antics don't go on, even with guaranteed money. Okay? And newsflash, NBA guys come from way worse backgrounds a lot of times, but they actually grow the hell up when they're getting guaranteed money. They grow up. This is childish. It has 0 right in sports. And actually, besides the Eagles, it makes me not even want to watch the NFL today. That's how disgusting it is. That somebody's gonna give him a chance this quick after all the things he did in a month span, and people are
He was just
defending
trying
him.
to get to the Patriots.
He was just trying to get out.
I'm telling you, Belichick hit him up like, "Yo, call Mayock a cracker," and he was like, "I did that. They didn't cut me." You know what? Fucking start recording Gruden, and then he call him tomorrow, like the next day, like, "Looks like I got him. Looks like I got him, Bill."
But that first pass he probably called from David Carr. He was like, or Derek Carr. He was like, "Yeah, I gotta get out of here."
I'm making a prediction right now. I'm making
As soon
one
as
right
his
now.
kids were like, "Where's Roethlisberger?" He was
Yeah,
like, "We
yeah.
gotta get the fuck out."
I'm making a
Get
hot
out.
one. I got a hot one right now.
How about I frostbite my feet? We'll start with that. We'll start there.
This right here could be the end of that little run.
On the Pats?
This could be the
I
end.
hope it is.
This could be the.
Like,
I'm telling you.
I think this goes one or the other way. Like, he catches 20 TDs
Yep,
this
it's one
year.
of the way. One way or the other.
Or he kills Brady then himself. Like, I don't know. It's one or the other.
It could go one way or the other. But to me, what he did in Pittsburgh, what he just did in Oakland when he just got there, okay, and then saying like, oh, it's been my childhood dream to be a Raider. Right, and then you burn the whole house down.
Yeah.
Not even 4 months later.
Christ.
Okay,
Gruden's
and
gonna
then
get fired now.
And then people think Belichick because Belichick's the GOAT and Brady the GOAT. Nobody. Ben's a GOAT too. Ben's going to be a Hall of Famer too. In case y'all missed it. Okay. Tomlin also
Hall of Famer.
Tomlin a damn good football
the
coach.
Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah. First off,
I don't know.
Tomlin kept this under the rug for years.
I don't know if Brady. I think Belichick will keep us cool with anything because he doesn't talk to anybody. But I don't know.
But they say Brady's the ultimate peacemaker, so
We'll see.
If he ain't good with Tom, then
We'll see.
And by the way, but now he'll be good because everyone's like, I hope he burns it down, but he won't. He'll be good because now,
on a one-year deal.
He'll get 20 TDs. He's on a 1-year deal. He'll get paid again next year.
Yeah.
Fucking, it makes me sick to my stomach.
I hope he burns it down. And
hope
I'm
he
a
does.
Brady guy, but I hope he burns it to the ground.
I really want to murder suicide.
Where's
It'd
Seth
be
Rollins'
amazing.
music at?
Because it's
And I know that's terrible to say, but just to know that I could call that would be amazing.
This is just listen.
I will play this 100 times if that happens.
This is bad for. I'm saying this is bad for every NFL player.
Oh,
That's
it's
all
terrible.
I'm
It's
saying.
terrible.
No, you're not wrong.
This is why they get paid the least, and it's a sport that makes the most. Like,
It's the most watched sport. Yeah.
most watched sport
in our
But
country.
it's why the guarantees are the least. You're absolutely right.
Okay, like MLB, NBA, guys get
MLB is
paid.
fully guaranteed.
Guys get paid though. The contracts are even bigger though.
Yep.
Not only are they guaranteed, they're bigger.
They're massive.
Okay, these are pennies. What
13
Ezekiel
years,
Elliott just got is the
$330
best
million?
back in the league. He got $60 million guaranteed money. That's all he got. If you think about it.
That's a lot of money.
No, but compared to other sports, though,
I agree.
it's nothing.
Compared to
The worst
330.
NBA players are getting $60 million
400
guaranteed.
for Trout, right?
Yeah, 400 for Trout.
I mean, look at it that way, but
The low-level guys in the NBA are getting $60 million. Low-level guys.
yeah, Rocco got $60 million.
yeah, I know. I hate Rocco.
Rocco got $60 million. Take
I
that,
fucking
right?
hate Rocco.
Robert Covington, Ezekiel Elliott, making about the same amount of money.
Well, maybe he should have shot a jumper when he was younger. I don't know what to tell him.
Yes, Crumb says, in fairness, Tom, his signing, AB makes my selection of him for us in our is much bigger. In the one leg.
Oh, yeah,
and we got
yeah.
Brady, Crumb. And we got Brady.
Crumb comes in like, oh, I was there and picked him. That's good work, Crumb. You know what? GM of the year. It's not even on top. He wasn't even there. Fucking piece of shit.
I
We
kept
should put
4
Crumb in the
guys.
league.
I kept 4 guys. I think I pretty much set a tone on how the football team was assembled when he kept Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, Darius Geis, and Njoku. I think it was a good start.
Now we're dropping names.
Yeah, well, we will.
Keeper talk.
Ricky Galone. I mean, they got Chad Johnson to shut up for a year. Yeah, but it's not even close.
No.
Like
Chad
T.O.
Johnson was past
These
the
are
Crumb.
choir boys compared to this Crumb.
Yeah, and Randy's, and I love people saying, well, he got Randy. Randy was never bad, dude.
Randy was bad like his rookie and his
Randy
second year.
First off, Randy
he really
was,
only had
Randy
that
was,
one comment.
Randy was never bad with
No, he just
teammates,
smoked
though.
weed. He just
Yeah.
smoked weed
And
and,
he-
got made out to be a bad
Yeah,
guy.
and he told the
No,
girls,
absolutely.
he told the
That's all
girls
it was.
straight cash, homie. That's all it was.
That's all
And
he said.
he mooned Lambo.
Yeah.
He fake
I,
mooned Lambo.
I think didn't he
Who
like
doesn't love a moon a mint
didn't,
Lambo?
didn't he like fake run over a cop one time? Like it was like
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
playing with you. And they're like,
Yeah.
oh well, you're arrested now.
we're not playing with you.
That's when
That's when they like start confessing too much. I'm sorry, I'm a little high, officer.
that's right around when law enforcement started really like not giving free passes anymore. It was right around that time of
Yeah, it was 1999
sports. Yeah.
probably,
They were
2000,
finally like, okay,
2000.
if I pull these guys over, I'm hammering them now. That's what that became.
It became, you know what it is? It's because it's a bunch of nerds or cops.
Yeah.
No offense.
Well, let's get.
I love cops. But
Let's get into.
a bunch of nerds couldn't play sports.
Let's break this game down a
fucking
little bit,
athlete,
right?
hammer 'em.
Let's break this game down.
Real
'cause
quick, I got
yeah.
a couple of just YouTube. Just want to catch up.
Yeah, thanks. You don't have to rush it.
Why do teams with no Lombardis or Super Bowl appearance say we suck? It doesn't make sense. That's Dwayne Aldridge. Zill Jones, let's go. It's game day, baby. First roll of the year.
Let's
Eagles
go.
chant.
And Dwayne, let them say whatever they want, dude. Whatever.
Yeah.
We have a good team. So
J Hot 247.
Yeah, they
Darius
can have
Gudge
fun
Is
with their
running
4
wild
wins.
this year. And then he's got a Colts Eagles Super Bowl prediction. J Hot 247.
I mean, Jay,
Kobe gonna have a big year.
yeah, I mean, their defense is good. They're not going to the Super Bowl.
I like
though,
Marlon Mack though.
And then
but
Bryce
they're definitely
Blackwell,
good, better than people think they are, though.
AB is wild, and we
Yep.
just got a Redskins fan. Welcome,
What's up, brother?
Steve Henry, HTTR. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, we're here.
Listen, we're talking about it, man. Good defense down there. I just want to know how offensively you guys can even compete. That's my question to
Who's
you.
that? Who's
Yeah.
that? Steve Henry.
Steve Henry.
Get ready for that waxing, Steve, because we coming today, boy. We're gonna send you back to Washington.
But yeah, you want to break down the game?
Yeah, I want, obviously, let's score prediction, players of the game, and then, we'll give 2 on each side. They need to have a big game. And then who on Washington on each side of the football are we worried about, and we got to control today. So we're going to go over both sides, not just, Philadelphia. Who do we need to stop offensively? Who I think I know the obvious answer. And then defensively, who are we worried about there? We'll give some guys that we think could have big gains for them on the defense side of the football too, even though we all pretty much got a loss. But score predictions, I'm sticking with Wednesday night. I'm not going to change it. I have that same feel, a 35-17er, a late 7. What?
I just said that.
I've said it before. You did it on Wednesday. There's tape.
I
There's
don't know
tape
about
of
that.
it. Okay, I've been saying it 100 times. For anybody that's listening to me, how many times have I said 35-17? I said it on yesterday's show. I said it on. I said it.
Unreal.
Go
Either
check it.
that, or just great minds think alike.
I think,
Either one.
I think more the great mind
And there
think
you go. I was
alike.
gonna say, don't leave me.
I was.
Don't
I
leave
was
me.
contemplating.
Pull that back real quick.
But you think they can score 17 points?
Yeah, it's the NFL. They might.
No, a late 7.
Yeah, late 7.
Okay.
That's how I had it.
Yeah.
I had like 35-10, a late 7.
Okay.
Good team score. Here we go.
Darius
Kyle,
Geis
weird
breaks
game today. Expecting a win, but
Oh,
feeling a close
God,
one.
shut
It's
up.
so weird. There's nothing weird about it.
It's a division rivalry game. It wouldn't shock me if it was close for a while. I think we're gonna pull away, but it wouldn't shock me if it's close at halftime. Or we could come out and blow the doors off them, which would be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the feel I get because they have a couple pieces on defense, but it's pieces.
There's a guy that terrorizes us all the time, Ryan Kerrigan.
No, that's exactly it.
And that's the guy I'm afraid of.
It's Kerrigan, and then it's Norman, right? And there's
I'm not sure how good he is anymore.
but that's really all you got.
Landon Collins was pretty good. Pretty good football
Look at
player.
Jason Kelsey. Did you see him walking in with the USA basketball jersey on? Love him.
But I'm saying there's
Landon
pieces.
Collins can play though.
There's pieces to where they
Collins
can't
play.
take away everything. So there's a group of this team, whether it's the wide receivers on the outside,
Jonathan Allen
inside
can
the
play a
middle.
little bit too.
Yeah,
I'm just
but
saying,
you're
like
right.
you're saying, if you want to put your nose up to something, put the nose up to the offense. I can't put my nose up to their defense. Their defense is the reason they hung in, and we're going to be a playoff team for
Their defense is
a
pretty good.
portion of the year until Alex Smith.
But what
went
I'm
out.
saying is they
That's
can't
why I'm
take
saying,
away
like,
everything.
And they got
Where
better.
I'm going.
And they got better though.
Yeah,
But my point is they got better with Landon
You're
Collins.
saying they can't take away everything if they lock our receivers down pretty well and they get to the quarterback. Then they could have a good day.
Yeah, but all right.
No, I'm giving you devil's advocate.
I think the tight ends
You
in
get
that middle is
upset?
going to be wide
You
open.
get
No,
upset?
absolutely not. I just think
You
that
see-
middle is going to be wide open.
Yeah, if we get time.
Yeah, and I
Then
think
it's
Carson
open.
and that offensive line is going to do that.
Okay.
No, I-
that's-
Kerrigan is a
that's-
beast, and Allen is a beast.
That's a
but
big thing.
I think that offensive line is so cohesive right now.
The one
and
good thing,
so good.
The best thing about Kerrigan is that he plays left end, so
Right.
which means he's going to have to go
He's
up
going
against
against
Lane,
Lane.
which I'm fine with. If he
Take
was
that
on the
all
other
day.
side, I'd be a little more nervous.
Yep.
But I'm fine with that.
Lane's had his struggles with him though in the past.
Yeah, well, Kerrigan's a good fucking player.
I'm just
That's
saying.
like the one guy that Lane actually has struggles
Yeah.
with.
That's
But
that's all I'm saying.
I trust Lane, though. I'll say
Oh, yeah.
that.
Oh,
I'll
of
trust
course. I trust this football team. We're better. I'm just telling you that defensively is where their bread and butter is.
Yeah,
like if they're going to be
if you
competitive
go into
this year.
You go into this year thinking that we play solid defense and Case keeps us in games. That's the
Yeah.
only reason they're not starting Haskins right now is because they're like, we're not good enough offensively to give the ball away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they're starting Keenum right now.
They think they
And
compete a little bit.
I think Haskins will be starting by the middle of the season.
You're good, bro.
What's going on here?
I'm trying to plug my charger in.
All right, I would have helped you out.
Yeah, I don't want to ask you for too much. You're a busy guy today.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Yep. David, I don't know who this tennis player is, so I can't explain to James.
Andreescu?
She's Romanian descent. That's fine. You explain to James.
Whoopsie-doo.
Yeah,
You explain to James.
She lives in Canada.
Your last
she's
name's
Romanian.
Rosca.
Who
Are you-
cares
are
if
you
she's
of-
of Romanian descent?
Are
What's
you of
that mean?
Romanian descent? Like, your last name's Rosca.
I don't understand why is he?
All right, your score was 35-17. I was 35-17. Greg,
I'm 30-10.
30-10.
You know what I mean? I just
30.
You know.
It's a wild score there, Greg. How are we getting that 30?
Your face lit up when he said
Are
30.
we missing an extra point? Are we getting a safety? What's going on?
You can get to 30.
Tell me how you get to 30 without a missed extra point or a safety. Well, a lot of fucking field goals. 10 field goals?
Okay. No, I just went with a different score. I'm right with you guys. I just wasn't going to go 35.
I just thought you would go with a football score.
Yeah, guy came in with a soccer score.
Maybe for a year.
Yeah, but yeah, just a lot of ones. I just said a lot of ones. That's all I could think of. That's all I had. I don't know why soccer.
3 field goals, 3 touchdowns.
Okay.
Was that 30?
No, that is 30. There you go.
Yeah, I never said I was good at math, so that's why. Ricky Golone says, bold prediction, Carson Wentz plays today. That's bold.
Eagle zone.
Bold prediction, Rob Lutman, 35-7. Ooh.
Wow.
35-7 would be nice.
Wax
That's
talk.
a wax talk, yeah. That's a see ya. That's a hey, how are you?
Let me talk about it. This is a team, to me, that the book tour was last year and it's over with, and they sort of woke up halfway through the year a little bit more. And I think it's a team coming out with a chip on their shoulder a little bit, and they're fully healthy. They're loaded. I just don't see how Washington offensively hangs with us. You know, we talk about
They showed him.
their defense is solid, but I just don't see how they hang with us.
I think their
today.
defense could keep us in check for the first half and keep them in the game.
They could.
But
I just think we
if
outclass them
But
today.
listen, if we come the worst thing that could happen to Washington is if we come out hot and score like 2 touchdowns early, then the game might be over real
Well,
quick.
I think the thing is when you know
Because they
you're
can't
better.
feed guys.
When you know you're better than a team too.
They want to run the ball and keep it close and keep us off the field. That's what they want to do.
You just want.
So we need to stop Geist today, really.
Well, you listen. You just don't want to let them stay close, or
No,
let
you
want
want
to
to
have a chance
step
to win
on
the
their
game
fucking throat is what you want to do.
extremely early. Doug Zeke says 31-13 Birds. Jordan Howard, player of the game. And Clay Ferguson said nobody cares about tennis on NFL Day and during baseball division races.
Hashtag
Nadal is
facts.
going. Nadal is going for his 19th Grand Slam. We'll say that today.
Offensive player. Give me 2 offensive guys, 2 defensive guys. You can start with offense.
For the Birds, I'm going to go Carson, and I'm going to go Desean. I think Deshaun's going to catch a deep one today. I already said that. I'm looking for about 100 and a touchy for Desean. And then defensively.
Don't go yet defense yet. We'll take it offense.
Okay, all right.
Think about your defense. Offense, offense, 2 players of the game.
I'm going to go Dallas Goedert.
Okay.
He's going to have like 60 and 1. And then,
okay, 60 and 1. You and your numbers were getting a little confusing again.
I got you 60 and a touchy.
Yeah, 60 to touch.
Like 60 and 1. What's he got? 1 catch for 60 yards? What's this guy doing?
And then as we talked about
Start of the day.
I'm going to go a little unconventional. I'm going to go Lane Johnson. I think he's going to, this year, I think he's going to start off the year with a very good game against Kerrigan.
Okay.
And limit Kerrigan because that's the key to me.
It's a big key. That's a big key to limit Kerrigan.
It's a huge key.
Yeah, I mean,
He can be very disruptive.
Yes.
I'm going Carson and
plus, we don't want Carson getting hit.
Right.
I'm going Carson and I'm going a guy that just got his deal restructured. He's going to be team guy. I'm going with Alshon Jeffrey.
Anymore.
I'm going Alshon because I think a lot of people would pick Deshaun today. They would pick Ertz. They would pick other guys. I think he's a guy who's just going quietly about his business, right? And there's so many weapons. I just think he has a monster game today.
Speaking of Alshon, wearing Reggie. Walking in with Reggie.
Uh-oh.
The 92.
Uh-oh.
Things just come together. It's just, man,
love when a plan comes together.
It's coming together. I just think he has a big game. I think everybody, you worry about so many other pieces offensively. They carve up together today. So defensively, you got 2?
Defensively, I'm going to go Sidney Jones. I think he's going to have a pick. I think he's going to play well. And Brandon Graham, 2 sacks.
All right, good. Thank God you went there. I'm going before you. I'm not letting this happen. I'm going with Sidney as well because he was on my list of a guy, but I'm going to go the other side of you, and I'm going Derek Barnett. I think Derek has a monster game today. This is the reason why I didn't want Jadeveon Clowney to pay him the money because he's never had double-digit sacks in his career playing along one of the best DNs in football.
Absolutely.
Derek Barnett was drafted here to be a double-digit sack guy. I think he has double-digit sacks this year. Giddy up.
I'm going to go Malcolm Jenkins, and I'm going to go Malik Jackson.
Oh, Malik!
I want to see him be disruptive early on.
You heard that, Clay? Malik talk.
Disruptive early on.
Yep.
Early and often.
No, and Clay said he does great as a rotational guy, blah, 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 and he can be a rotational guy here with
exactly
Jernigan. And I think them guys I think you're going to see a lot more Jernigan and Jackson today and bits of Cox. You're going to get a bit of cock. You're not going to get the whole thing today, ladies. You're only getting a bit of them.
Just the tip.
Just the tip of
Just
cock.
for a second. Just see how it feels.
Rick Malone says Avante and Nigel Bradham. Love it.
Ooh.
Matt Winnington says defensively Brown and Barnett. Oh, I like that. So he's going Zach Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Camden last night.
The old Zach Brown band.
Yeah.
It's great.
Was it,
great concert
was it 2 nights
live,
in a row?
by the way.
Yeah, 2 nights.
I was going to say my
Saturday.
brother went Friday, I think.
It's a great concert live.
One of the best.
I seen it at SunTrust in Georgia, which is like that's in his home
home
stomping ground. So that show was like, woo! He let it all hang out.
Oh yeah.
And I'm telling you,
You were probably boned up.
well, not only was I boned up from the country,
Bunch of smokes walking around, I'm sure.
Listen, married guy, but I told my wife,
Bunch of Southern Belles walking around.
I said you can always. I told her you can always window shop without. I'm not buying. I'm just window shopping.
Just because you're on a diet doesn't mean you can't look at the menu.
My neck was in pain. The amount of turning my head was doing that night was like, is that real life?
Holy shit.
Is that real life? How old is she?
Oh my God.
That's the question.
That's the question. Like
That's the question.
That was like the main question going through my head. Like
that's the worst question now too.
Yeah.
I feel like whenever I drive around Audubon Lake and I see like women jogging, I'm like, she could be 26 or 16. I have no idea.
Yeah.
No idea. No clue. No clue.
usually the walking tells you a lot what you need to know, but that.
I said jogging around the lake.
Jogging, yeah. Like the walk usually gives a giveaway.
If it's a walk like around
with a backpack, usually.
I was about to say that.
With a Dora the Explorer backpack.
When they're carrying books, usually gives it away.
Maybe she's in college.
There's no college in the area.
She's walking home from Rowan today.
From Glassboro.
5 mile walk home from Rowan, that's all it was. That's spectacular.
Steve Sherwood says best country act playing today. Yeah, it's definitely one of the top ones. Matt Winnington, keeping that head on a swivel. Yeah, and my neck was breaking. I had to go ice down. I had to go see the doc.
It's like
Paul Vidal, Specialized Physical Therapy, Burlington, Cherry Hill, Princeton locations.
Break your neck.
Ricky Williams, Zach Brown Band is my favorite band artist. Saw them in Hershey, best show ever.
Yeah.
Listen, it's pretty much the consensus. You heard it. Like, I just thought, obviously the Georgia one would be a monster one because it's where he's from.
Yeah.
But then I hear, like, outside of there, it doesn't matter.
Nope.
Like, he put a little more on for the
it?
hometown, but I hear it everywhere. That his who's that, Odell?
Odell's got a see-through black vest on. I don't even know how that's possible. How can you even make a see-through black vest? I don't even know how it works.
It don't even matter. They're going to have a monster year over there.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Thank God he's just out of the NFC. I don't want to deal with him anymore. I know,
I'm
all the extra, but I got no time him carving my ass up anymore.
I'm not happy. I'm happy not having to see him.
Where else were we at? Yeah,
I think Saquon's gonna have a big day today. Obviously he has to if the Giants want to stay in the game.
And especially if Fox needs them to stay in the game. Especially if they're the game of the week.
Game of the week, yeah.
They're a game of the week. Fox needs them to stay in the game.
So Doug Zeke says, bold prediction, Sydney takes one to the house, pick 6. You know what's funny? If Sydney does have the game we think he can have today or will have, the funny thing is that people are going to switch their tone real quick.
Yeah.
You're going to see people like, I knew it. People that were thought he couldn't play anymore after 2 years.
There'll be a couple. There'll be a couple puffers. There'll be some puffers out there.
Oh.
Some puffer fishing.
I'm sure. And we'll hear about it.
Rob Lutman just paid suicide. Well done, Rob.
It's about time.
Great work, Slutman.
Good job. Just got the alert.
Just got done to petty, I guess.
Tyler Easley says Miles Sanders 150-plus yards. What, total, Tyler, or on the ground?
Miles Sanders runs for 150 yards. We're scoring.
We ain't playing Madden on easy today, so I got to know if this is total combined yards or rushing yards.
He's our backup running back, so that would be a hell of a day.
Yeah.
Or he makes his touches count.
Yeah.
Like, if you would say combined,
I
don't know. That's a lot.
I'd be shocked if he had more than 13, 14 touches.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's got to take 160 to get 150.
He need to go about 70 with one,
Yeah.
which I'm fine with.
Rob, listen to the show. I already said you paid me. You don't have to come into the messenger. Get back into the chat. All right?
Just so people know.
Jesse Nichols, the resident Roach. Miles, we lucky to get 50 yards today. Here we go. And Tyler says combined. Okay.
All right.
Combined a little fair. But I still think it's a lot, though, brother. I mean, you want to tell me 100 combined. I'm in on that. But I know a lot of people, though, Tyler, are saying and think he has a monster day today. And a lot of Eagles players think he's the guy to watch, too, when they pull the players. Like, that this guy's just shifty, makes guys miss. So his whole issue is holding on to the football.
Yep.
Ask any Penn State fan, they'll tell you that. That's the only issue about Miles is just can he hold on to the ball.
Absolutely.
But besides that, he's definitely a playmaker. He's definitely a weapon. And for the first time in a while.
He's probably our most explosive player.
For the first time in a while, Howie Roseman
besides maybe Desean
and this staff, put stock into drafting a running back. They actually put stock into it for the first time in a while. There wasn't Donnell Pumphrey. You know what I mean? Like, we actually put stock in, like, a legit Big Ten running back. You know what I'm saying?
Donnell Pumphrey.
I don't love getting this guy the year after Barkley comes out. But it's like, really, they're nailing 2 in a row. Like, you know what I mean? This team, they've been cursed with running backs getting drafted at Penn State. Now we're getting 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Here, okay, we'll get the guy who stinks.
Did we get Kajana Carter?
Yeah.
Did we get Curtis Enos? Fuck. Blair Williams. I can keep going. Kurt Warner, back in the day. With the C, not the K.
Tommy H, Cowboys versus Pats in the Super Bowl. Wow. Whatever's clever. This season is officially over before it started. Patriots has a Super Bowl in the bag. Season's a wrap.
Why is that?
Who said that?
Whatever's clever.
How do they have the Super Bowl in the bag?
First off, do you know football at all? Have you ever played the game, watched the game? Do you have a clue? Kill yourself. That's it. We're just going to end it right there.
All I'm saying to you is
what would be clever is slitting your own wrists in your
there goes bang energy.
Yep. There goes bang.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for the sponsor.
What I want to say to him is that people
kill themselves.
People around this area. I
don't care.
People around this
That's
area.
obvious.
Shut up. People around this area are automatically talking about the Eagles at Super Bowl or bust. And I said this the other day on the show that that's not fair for any team, Super Bowl or bust. You want to tell me
NFC Championship.
NFC title game. So for anybody to say, like, oh, season's over before it even starts, Patriots win a Super Bowl, that's just crazy, dude. So much can happen.
Yeah.
So much can happen.
What happens if Brady
16
tears
weeks.
ACL today? Oh, Patriots still going to win a Super Bowl? I don't think so. Like, what's going to happen? You know, that's why I love that. It's the NFL. And I love the guys like Kyle guys like, Wentz is so injury prone. I just want him to be healthy just to put these guys to fucking bed.
Yeah.
Because I've had enough of it. Guess what? It's the NFL guys. Everybody's injury prone if they take big hits. It's all about not taking big hits. So can Carson limit his big hits and keep himself on the field? Because guess what? Brady gets big hits, he's going to get hurt too. Same thing with any quarterback in the fucking league.
Well, it's why Brady and Eli, for example, have been able to
because they don't take big
sustain,
hits.
Because like Eli's case, he goes down, right? He just
Which
gives
I'm
up,
fine
which
with.
is fine.
I'm fine
and
with
Brady
that.
gets rid of the ball so quickly that he's very rarely hit hard.
Shane Mack on YouTube's got a great one. AB gets injured early and often due to karmatic negativity. I love that one. Karma's a bitch.
Karma is a bitch.
Karma's a bitch and will find you. And the way this guy I'm telling you, the way this guy just operated over the last 5 months, I'm still in shock that anybody, especially Bill Belichick, wanted any parts of this.
Well, the thing is that
I'm just in
but the
shock
evil
over it.
empire always keeps people in line. The reason I think I was not shocked at all, and I thought the Pats were where he was going to go, is one, I think it's a setup, and two is they're like, listen, you conform or we just cut you. We don't give a fuck.
Right.
So that's what it is.
Yeah.
Mama,
if you don't conform, we're going to release you. So
Mama in the house. What
and
up, Mama?
And now he has to
Mama?
conform because now and I love these people. Like Kyle yesterday was saying, it's an amazing move by him. He was setting this up all along. First off, he just lost $20 million in guaranteed is what he did. Because he went from $29 million to $9 million. So he wasn't setting that up. Now he has to. Now he has to fucking be good, or he ain't gonna get paid again.
I love that. Yeah. He's a genius. A genius
he
for what?
He just lost $20 million.
He just lost $20 million. How's he a genius?
Cool genius.
Yeah.
I want to know that
Real
genius.
smart genius there.
Kyle took business 101. He understands money and business and smart things like. Lost. Was that little Ranger Suarez in the house?
Oh,
Ranger!
What
up, Range?
Go get one today.
Yeah, let's get a dub today, Range.
Well,
What a
2 out of 3.
series, baby.
Need one.
Need
one.
go.
Need one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Range.
It's funny. We're not even talking about it. We expected to be heavy this time of year still. Right.
Phillies?
When you talk to me in April.
Talk Phil,
No, but when you talked to me in April, you were told me in April that we weren't going to be heavy still, or a big portion of the second half of this show, Phillies. I would have told you you're a liar.
Yeah.
I would have told you you're a liar.
I'll tell you what, we can hang our hat on Bryce didn't break his hand.
Right.
We are still in it.
Still in it somehow.
We need to rip off a winning streak.
We're still waiting for that.
And we got a real tough little fucking stretch.
Rangers thrown well this year, though. Really has.
Rangers thrown well.
You know, through all the problems in the bullpen.
That's why I like him to throw multiple innings. I love it.
Well, somebody tell Gabe.
Yeah, Gabe will never let that happen.
Paper talk. Spreadsheet talk.
I mean, Ranger and Singh would be a good 2 lefty combo out of the pen next year. And then obviously there's some other young guys in the staff down at Double-A that I like a lot. Howard and the other kid.
Howard's a monster.
The other kid who
He'll
pitched
be up
game
next
2.
year.
The other kid who pitched game
He'll be
2
up next year.
threw a lights out one too. I don't know his name. I gotta go back and look at it.
Yeah.
Who, Medina?
No, Medina got rocked in game 3.
I don't like Medina. A lot of people think that Medina has already hit his ceiling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Spencer Howard could be a number 2, or a great 3 when we get Garrett Cole. Let's go.
Ralphie, if you get a second, look up who threw the game 2 against the Reading and Trenton the other night. Okay, I know it was Medina 3, and I knew Howard was 1, but there's a guy in the middle who threw really well, even though they got swept. Their first 2 games, they got real good starting pitching. So I want to know who the hell he is, because next year we need pitching in our starting rotation.
Yeah.
All right.
We just need pitching in general.
I mean, I would love if Zach F was my 5. Like if you tell me Zach F was my 5, I think we got a real good staff, right? If F one's my 5th, I like F1 a little bit. I like Zach.
I sometimes I say that I like Zach, and then the
he
next
gets shelled,
the next 3 times he comes out to pitch, he doesn't get a fucking out.
Steven.
I still think it's safe to say we like him better than the rest of them, other kids.
I don't know.
You don't like him better than Pavetta?
Him and VV.
And
are
Eichhoff?
Right there.
He's a VV guy.
Yeah, you're back.
see it.
Tremendous
I
competitor.
see it.
Tremendous competitor.
As a 5 starter, I like Vince.
I don't.
And
You're right.
skinny,
In today's,
skinny jeans.
as much as
and
I hate
skinny
to say
pants.
this, in today's day and age, I could deal with him as a 5th.
Yeah.
If I have a good enough
Because
bullpen.
when
Well,
he goes
to
when he
your-
goes
to both your
5, he
point.
throws well usually.
If it's VV or F1, I think you could do worse.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like if one of
I
those
assume,
is your
I
5.
who are we keeping out of Vargas and
Look at
Smiley?
us doing this.
I assume we
We're
keep
such
one of them.
junkies.
Well, Vargas has the option.
I know.
I keep Vargas.
I would keep Vargas too. I think he just
And
knows how to
he-
pitch. He's
he's
old,
just-
but he knows how to pitch.
Yeah.
Smiley's not as old.
Smiley's hot and
stinks.
cold.
I don't care. I know he just thrown. I know he threw 7 shutout. last night, and he threw 7 shutouts like a month ago. But in between that, he got
shelled.
absolutely raped.
Yeah.
There was 6 rapes in between those 2 shutouts.
6
So,
Roethlisbergers.
You know,
it's Sunday.
Yeah.
This is season.
6
This is season.
6 Big Bens in between those 2 shutouts. So it's like, can you take that? I don't know.
6 big. What were you saying? What was on YouTube?
Nah, Stephen Henry. That's my only worry. The offense is the Redskins fan. We got to have a war to emerge. Our defense is stacked.
They are good.
He goes Redskins 17-10 last-minute drive.
Okay, well, you lost me on. They ain't the 85 Bears where they're holding us to 10 now.
Yeah.
Like, that's a good defense. I gave them a lot of love here so far, but now I'm drawing the line. All right, because it ain't the 85 Bears. I think this game can be close for a portion, but I think at some point we're just going to outclass. We're going to outclass them because we have more talent.
Way more.
Maurice Long's asked, are you all showing the game? I'm sure you can find it somewhere. If not, go to Reddit.
Reddit has it all, brother.
Reddit
has it all. Go to Reddit.
NFL
Go to Reddit.
streams.
NFL Red Zone on Reddit. You'll get it. Okay.
And NFL streams, you'll get them all.
Yeah. So type in NFL Red Zone on Reddit. You can get that, or NFL Streams. You can get it right on Reddit, guys.
Is that Cam?
You don't need people in groups streaming the game for you to. Oh my God! I don't even want to.
Did you just see
He's
that?
wearing like a short suit.
He looked like a Mountie.
He
had like the Mountie hat on.
Mount me cap.
Did Goff's hands get bigger?
Oh, hand talk.
Is that Seaburger?
He's jerking it.
Okay, so
Are you
Shane
doing
Mack.
YouTube?
I'm doing both, Greg. I'm here because I'm a double dipper. I got bang energy. All right. What else do I need? I told you can do no notes and be the best in the business if you have some bang.
King's always been.
I wasn't taking away from you.
Kid's
I'm
always,
just double dipping.
He's always been a double dipper. Never like a double dipper. At least turn the chip, you fucking greedy bastard.
The pitcher before Medina, right?
Yes.
Parkinson went 7 innings, 3 hits.
Is Drew Parkinson?
I think so.
Old
He's
Parker.
a lefty, right?
Old
I
Parker.
think he's a lefty.
David Parkinson.
David.
Close.
Yep. Throws left. Yep.
Yeah.
David, Drew, got the D.
Same thing. 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 5
You always want that D,
strikeouts.
don't you?
5 strikeouts. From the left side. I mean, that's something we lack. in this-
Yesterday I blew the microphone for some reason, right? Remember,
Is he back to blowing things
I gave a
again?
blowjob to the microphone. I said, "You all got this in your mouth."
I'm gonna air blowies again.
Okay.
You know it's football season when Tom's sucking imaginary dicks again. That's great.
Matt Winnington, 10 points. Birds get out to 10 points. We got bigger problems. You know that's right. Josh Simonetti, serious question. What's up, brother?
What up, Josh?
Serious question, concern. Did watching Thursday night's game make you worried about the possibility of coming out flat? No preseason for Carson. I don't expect us to light it up for 30 plus. I think we rely on a run game, control the game, control the clock, pull away late. Eagles 24-6. See you in Atlanta. I mean, listen. I can't say you're wrong.
Says he's not in the 30s, but he's 1 score away from being 30.
Well, that's not in the 30s, though, Greg. So
So he's
he's
under
not.
30.
Yeah, but I'm saying he's 1 score away from being
I
30.
know, I just messing with you.
Well, that's why he's saying he's staying under 30.
Thanks.
I mean, I'm just here to 101 you.
I'm just saying, like that's one possession.
Have a seat.
That's got to go the other way.
Sleep, you better be here next week.
That's fine. I'll sleep in.
We're sending
That was a
back,
nice show. You're fine.
back to the basement. Oh, shit.
We're putting AB back down the basement.
We just tell everybody's got frostbite on his feet.
Yeah, he's
Greg had an
Drop the
unfortunate
basket down.
Greg had an unfortunate frostbite accident.
on
Gonna be out for the
on
next
his tongue.
out for the next 4 to
I don't know
6
what he was licking,
4 to 6 years.
but he can't talk, so we got to shut him down. It's about long term. It's a marathon, not a sprint here. We're going to need him down the line
Oh shit!
when Rob can't make it.
But Josh, we did actually.
Can't let that one go.
We did say earlier that we thought there's a possibility that we come out a little lethargic, a little sloppy, but I think we're going to put it together and end up pulling away, like you said. I still think we're going to score 30 just because I think that our defense, like I just feel like Washington's defense, which is good, might be on the field a whole ton because I think our defense is going to shut them down.
Right.
Yeah, which I think hurts them later on.
Really
Yep.
hurts them in the game.
Yeah.
Like I could easily see a 14-7 game at halftime.
Oh, yeah.
And then boom,
14-10,
because nobody makes better second half
14-6.
adjustments in football besides Doug Peterson. Nobody makes better ones than Doug Peterson. So I could really expect, a 14-7-ish, right? And then boom, you blow the doors off in the second half. you sort of get your feet back under you. But I honestly feel that this team comes out hot. I understand the concern about preseason. To me, when you got a bunch of veteran guys, I don't buy it. The Packers struggle because the Bears are loaded defensively. Yeah. All right, and they're in Chicago, right? Huh. Was that game in Chicago, right?
They won
in Chicago. So I mean, they still won the game. You know, I don't look at Chicago's offense as because they were rusty, didn't have preseason. Their offense stinks, so that's why they stunk. It wasn't because they didn't play out in preseason. Chicago's offense is terrible if you really look at it. Well, without Trey Burton, they're killed.
No, listen, you want to know what Chicago missed badly? Jordan Howard.
And Trey Burton.
Because they were trying to run everything on the outside, and the Packers are fast on defense, and they were getting to everything. They didn't punch him in the mouth. That's how you've always beaten the Packers. Yep. Punch him in the mouth.
Yep.
And they didn't do that. And Mitch threw the ball well at the end of the game, but early on he was bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then he forced a pick.
Well, it didn't happen. He had zero time in the pocket even though I think he stinks. But he had zero time.
He had a good year.
He had zero time to throw.
First-year quarterback. Yeah, no, they got dominated. Their line got dominated. And if you're a Chicago fan, that's a worry.
Oh, yeah. Dwayne Aldridge, I'm all decked out in my Eagles gear. I got my Super Bowl ring, too. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's go, baby.
Block boy.
Ralphie, make sure you stop at IG so we can share.
Yo, the Eagles going to take the L. Sorry. Case Keenum wants revenge.
How much?
Fat man laughs, LOL.
How much?
And he says, bruh, our running backs can take us past y'all. Just our running backs.
How much?
Who?
Case ain't trash. He still can get something going.
How much? You trying to wager? How much? I don't know if that's what I say. I'll continue to say it on every comment because I'm here for you.
That's where he lost.
I'll bet you $100 straight up, no spread, nothing. Eagles aren't losing this game.
He'll never do that. He'll never make that bet.
Well, big, I bet it. Put your money where your mouth is. Right? Put your money where your mouth is. All right, fam. We'll take a quick break. And on the other side, we'll come back. We're going to give you your picks against the spread. We're obviously going to give you our 6 locks of the week.
Maybe give you some fantasy guys we like.
Going to help you pay your mortgage.
Yeah.
Some fantasy guys, some stardom, sit-ems.
You know, a little walking around money.
A little walking around
money, cash.
Daddy. And we'll continue talking Eagles because that's on the table this entire damn show. It's Eagles Redskins preview.
What up, Todd?
And I want that bet. $100. I'll give you 5-1 odds. I'll give you 5-1 odds. You put the money where the mouth is.
Why don't you just give him the 10 points and just do it for 100 rather than have to give him 500 if Washington wins? Then you look like an asshole.
I like looking like an asshole. I'm in the business of looking like an asshole. So, it's Agree to Disagree. A2D Radio. Every Sunday, we're brought to you by our doc. Make him yours. Dr. Paul Vidal, Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC. Burlington, Cherry Hill, Princeton locations. Find them on the web, specializedphysicaltherapy.com. Fam, stay tuned. Everybody, Twitter, IG, come to Facebook or YouTube. See you during the second half. Peace.
Hi, folks. Bob Mannery here. You're listening to A2D Radio, real sports talk radio for the fans, by the fans, no agenda. These guys are the best in the business. Hashtag it. No notes. Hi, folks. Bob Mannery here. You're listening to A2D Radio, real sports talk radio for the fans, by the fans, no agenda. These guys are the best in the business. Hashtag it. No notes. Hi, folks. Bob Mannery here. You're listening to A2D Radio, real sports talk radio for the fans, by the fans, no agenda. These guys are the best in the business. Hashtag it. No notes. Hi, folks. Bob Mannery here. You're listening to A2D Radio, real sports talk radio for the fans, by the fans, no agenda. These guys are the best in the business. Hashtag it. No notes. Hi, folks. Bob Mannery here. You're listening to A2D Radio, real sports talk radio for the fans, by the fans, no agenda. These guys are the best in the business. Hashtag it. No notes.
Agreed, disagree. A2D Radio, live from the Real Talk Studios every Sunday, brought to you by our docs. Make them yours. Dr. Paul Vidal, Specialized Physical Therapy, LLC, Burlington, Cherry Hill, Princeton locations. Find them on the web, specializedphysicaltherapy.com. Bang Energy. Never need a note in your life.
Bang
Real
rang.
simple. Tom Arnone, Greg Milakovic, Brian Wilson, Ralphie D on the ones and twos. No sweeps today. Tourney day, playing in the chip later. Robbie Pove getting ready later on to watch the upset of the year as the Giants go to Big D. No shot. Cowboys win easily. But
Maybe not.
fun to play.
Tough
fun
game.
to tease. Fam, if you're just joining us, all right, our poll question to start the show was Carson Wentz will have a monster game. Do you agree or disagree? And what we considered a monster game was 300 yards and 3 TDs plus. So we all agreed that we believe he has a monster game. We went over score predictions. We gave you 2 offensive players of the game, 2 defensive. We even went and talked about Washington on things that, we believe different guys that could hurt us on both ends of the football as well. We gave our score predictions. We want yours. Obviously, offensive player of the game, defensive player of the game, chance to win $40. We upped it, okay? We came a little hotter. Giving you 25 as a Wednesday. Now it's 40. See how that works? Inflation. Simple.
Little inflation.
All right, we got heavy Eagles, Redskins pregame. Like I already said, we gave our score predictions. We'll get an NFL Week 1 picks against the spread in the second here, as well as giving you our 6 locks. So 2 apiece, lock-wise. We'll have a Crumb of the week to wrap up the show.
Trying to make you some money.
And we talked about AB to the Pats. But real quick, while we're on that, okay? So, Chris Mortensen just said, Antonio Brown hired a social media specialist, right, to get himself released from the Raiders quicker, to lose $21 to $30 million faster, okay? He thought this was a good idea to spend money on a social media specialist. AB, let me tell you something, how dumb you are, right? You needed a social media specialist to say, release me. You needed a social media specialist to post the audio of you and your coach. You needed somebody to tell you that. That's how dumb you are.
Well, first
that
off,
you just wasted more money.
To
So
me-
now you lost more money because that guy wasn't cheap.
He's lucky that John Gruden is a nice dude and is like, they released him and said, what did he say? I hope he finds what he's looking for, because he could have been a prick, and I think that most organizations would, and they could have put him on the not injured whatever list that is, right? Not injured, not retired list or whatever.
Yeah.
But where he's not playing for the Raiders and he's not
Playing for
not
anybody
cut
else.
and he can't play for anybody else. So they could have done that, and that. I would have done that because I'm a spiteful motherfucker.
Me too.
I would have been like, oh, yeah, you want to do that? See ya. You ain't playing. We're not paying you, and you ain't playing. Is that Coolio? Oh, I didn't know Robbie Anderson was going with the Coolio look. Might have to get him in a DFS.
All he does is catch balls. All he does is catch footballs. Robbie.
Robbie?
Yeah. There was a lot of talk out there about Antonio, and the consensus was there's something obviously wrong with this guy.
You think?
I don't think it's a setup.
Is there it's just there seems to be like a deeper mental
He's a
issue.
humongous diva. That's all.
And maybe that's what it is.
It's just it's them
But
trying
it's,
to
it's that entitled mentality.
That's the snowflakes trying to justify that he's just a fucking asshole.
Well,
He's a piece of
yeah.
shit asshole. Just call it what it is. He's a piece of shit asshole. That's exactly what he is.
You're not wrong.
100%. And but the Patriots, they thrive on taking in piece of shit assholes and getting them to stay in line.
Not to this level.
I agree, but they have before with other guys.
Listen,
We'll see.
I get it. Listen, I get it. I just, like I said, you need a social media specialist to get you released, so you just went and paid more money thinking that's cheap, right? to get somebody to get you released because that's how dumb you are. You can't figure out how to get released on your own.
Yeah,
There's zero
well,
comment.
everything else didn't work. The frostbite on the feet, the helmet, all that stuff didn't work.
Well, no, I think that was just wanting to sit out of camp. You know what I mean? Because he never wants to do that ever. But, the guy just wanted to be somewhere 6 months ago, and the fact that there's people out there, like, justifying, like, he deserves a chance this quick. Like I said it earlier, I'll say it again. This is why guaranteed money in the NFL is only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. It's not going to get better. You know what I mean? It's not going to get better.
No, you're right.
Eagles versus everyone. Look at it. The fam's out there already jacked
Shotgun
up.
and Twisted Tees. You're a man.
Love it.
Twisted Tees.
Who's Shotgun and Twisted Tees?
The dude in the tats over here.
He should probably not have that on video, but I would do a tee off though if he wanted.
I mean, we know that. We've seen that.
I like a good Twisted Tea every once in a while. I'm not going to sip them, but I might pound one.
Yeah, I said, he lost the guaranteed money that other NFL guys are looking to get and get paid to the level of baseball players and basketball players, is only going to decrease as this moves forward now with these kind of antics and these kinds of things. Like, this hurts everybody, and I just can't believe that there's people out there in this country that are that stupid, like, that what this guy did, like, any bit okay, and why you're, like, okay with him being like, oh, sign. I mean,
apologists.
I saw people say, like,
They're Patriots
I want to be
fans
signed with the Eagles. Like, what? You want him to the Eagles? Like, you want to go through this?
Yeah, no chance.
Like, I want to play
no
football.
No chance would I sign him.
I think it's better for the Raiders that they let him go because at the end of the day, like, guys in the locker room, you can tell we're starting to get fed up.
You
Like,
have to. You
can
have
we
to
talk
let him
football?
go.
Can we talk football
You
and
have
not,
to let him go.
and not the same thing? Like, I don't care about, like, I would get to the point in that locker room, right, if I was a player any worth, I'd say, I don't care about this. Right. I don't care. Talk to me about something else.
No, absolutely.
Talk to him about what he's doing. Not me. Not this team.
Kenny's not there.
Oh,
he was never there.
He was never there.
No, but you're absolutely right. It gets to a point to where you're right. The rest of the guys, they have a job to do too. And they're not making the $30 million guarantee that you are. So they're trying to get to that level, and they're busting their tails every day to get there.
Yeah. And like Clay said, Julio just got paid a ton for being a model citizen. He absolutely did.
Absolutely.
But as great as Julio is, Hall of Fame wide receiver, the whole nine, it's nothing to MLB deals. No. Even though he got 64 of it guaranteed around the spot or whatever it is, like on the spot when he signed, which is unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's still not even like if he played in another sport at the level he is, he's a $200, $300 million deal guy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, the amount of money I'm saying guys get paid, this is the reason why guys don't get paid much in the NFL at times. And why they guarantee so much, only X amount of dollars to you. Because this is always can come up. This has just gotten worse and worse. Where in 2019 you have social media to run to really amplify things and show everybody how much of a jackass you are.
Yeah.
Social media expert. Go create a fake wiretap of your coach.
Yeah.
That'll get you released.
Yeah.
And thrown in jail maybe.
Billy Gore, if the Eagles had Antonio Brown, it would be 1,000 or 100 times worse than the T.O. soap opera.
Oh, my God.
Oh, absolutely.
1,000%.
Because
I want nothing to do with that, dude. I still think he could be bad enough to blow the Patriots up.
I still think he does.
I don't think he will, but he could be. But like I said, now he has to get in line, or else because he just lost $20 million.
Yeah.
He has to get in line, or he'll never get it back.
Before all this happened, I was one of those guys that would entertain the AB guy because I believed in this locker room. You know what I mean? Like before the trade, like when he was still out there and available, before all this happened in Oakland. Obviously, after all this happens in Oakland, I don't want to touch him ananymore.
Because you've come a long way, Greg.
What?
You really have. You're on board with Doug. You believe in the locker room.
I do.
This guy was Doug Hader number one.
He was.
I just watched a video from when I was sick. It was 2 years ago, and it was you, Greg, and Sweeps, and it was doing predictions. And Greg had us at 6-10. We won the Super Bowl that year, by the way. He's like, I got 6-7 wins.
Yep.
I'm like, this guy.
7-9.
This fun guy.
7-9. Which just scares me because now I'm 12-4.
Yeah, we'll win 4. We'll win 4 games.
We're not winning 4 games.
Listen, fam. So about what are we saying? Hour and
we're winning way more than 4 games.
Yeah.
I should say. Not that we're not winning 4
about
games.
an hour and 20 minutes. About an hour and 20 minutes. Hour and 21 minutes away. Oh, baby.
Feeling good.
Oh, baby.
Feeling good. Feeling good.
I was saying Ralphie when he first walked in.
Feel good, look good, play good. Let's go.
Let us know, fam, what you're doing for the game, where you're watching it,
Hey,
who you're with. Do you watch it by yourself?
you see the
He gave a
Laker?
little.
Did you
He
see
gave a
the
little.
Laker?
He gave a little of this. Okay, Odell. Maybe Odell's not gay.
He went back
Wow.
for seconds.
Yep, Baker got him locked in. My son, that's what he does to people. He makes a fighter enter truce. My son.
Midget?
What? My son's a great job of making who Baker?
No.
I was going to slap you.
No, there was a legit midget on the sideline.
He almost got-
person.
maybe that's who he waved to. He's in the kinky shit.
No. He gave like the sideline reporter a hug,
Yeah.
but then he kind of lingered with his hand in as he was walking away from her.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, that's what happens when you get
Hand linger.
culture, right? Culture.
Well, you know what he is? He got to Ohio and he's like, "Fuck, there's nothing
shit out
to do
here."
here. Guess I'm not gay anymore. That's awful. That's great.
I'm trying to see what so Billy said something else, and I think that's what I missed.
When we do picks? Pull some picks up.
So Zach Boylan says, yeah, pull them up. Completely unrelated. Have you guys seen the Rudy-themed KFC commercial? Fucking gold.
I did.
I have not yet.
I
No,
did.
I haven't. KFC now making a push.
KFC making a push.
Dwayne Aldridge, 35-7. Eagles win. Todd Womack, Philly Dilly. We have arrived.
What up, Todd?
Stephen Henry, 17-10 Redskins. Last minute, 44-yard touchdown.
Yep. I will literally slice my own head off.
Stephen Henry.
Tyrone Dixon, I pick Eagles, my favorite team.
Good to hear.
Todd Womack says, check me on Instagram. I'll be rocking the B-Dog today. Okay. Shane Mack.
He's letting the family know where to find him. You
Yeah,
know,
Redskins ain't
talking.
ready. I thought he was like doing something like worth plugging, and then I realized it was not.
Just give him a follow.
Redskins ain't
Give Todd a
ready.
follow.
Give Todd a follow, guys.
Philly is dangerous. Fly Eagles fly.
You know it. You know this.
Let's go.
AB. Oh, you already got that one. Shane Mack. Dwayne Aldridge. The AB situation is funny. It is kind of comical.
Cam's got the fucking shit going too. Did you see that?
I don't even want to talk about
How
that.
many picks is Case throwing today? How many sacks is Case taking?
I think he throws 2.
I think he throws 2.
I
and
think they get
takes
3 to him. Yeah, I think they
Yeah.
get to him 3 to 4 times. I think they
Love
pressure
to
him.
see them get to him 6 times.
Yeah, we'd love to pressure him all day. Pressure talk.
We pressure him all day. We're gonna kill this team.
That's what I hope.
Shane Mack agrees with you, Willie. First play, D-Jack's deep.
Yeah, I think it's too easy. That's
Bryce,
why I'll go.
Bryce Blackwell.
I'm
Mac,
not saying-
Mac Hollins had
I-
a Brent Selleck jersey on walking in.
Did he?
That's pretty cool.
Respect.
I don't know if it's gonna be first play, but I
let you-
think that
let you channel
Deshaun's
team.
gonna catch a deep TD.
Yeah.
Matt Winnington, big time pressure to that. Yeah, I think we all feel that.
We're feeling good.
Trent,
Feel good, look good, play good. Let's go.
Trent Burkham, don't you put that evil on us.
Who?
He said Skin shocked the Eagles today,
Oh my god.
and then he says somebody
Would you stop
gets
it?
hurt.
Would you
What?
fucking
Wait,
stop?
wait. Repeat.
Trent Berkman,
Yeah, well, don't even read it out
Skin
loud.
shocked the Eagles today, and somebody gets hurt.
Yeah, I'm sure it's 11. I'm sure.
Oh, wow. In the NFL, somebody gets hurt? Didn't know.
That's fine. Tell him.
We would still beat you with Sudfeld.
He's gonna have a bad day.
I'll digress. We still beat you with Nate Sudfeld, so, and he's not even playing. You understand? He has a bad finger. His broken finger. We'll still beat you with his broken finger.
North
Okay.
Dakota, yeah. North Dakota Mama.
And who's our third?
The Patriots can
McCown.
handle
We beat you with McCown.
Yeah.
So just calm down. Like, that's the funny thing. We can win a week or two with Josh McCown if needed. You know what I mean?
Alshon had a big day. McCown comes in.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
will. Yeah, he will. Shit, that might be make that prediction come true. You know what I mean?
Don't do-
I'm gonna
don't say that.
I'm gonna regress.
Brian
say
Black and Jonathan Oliver, Redskins fans, HTTR on us.
Oh yeah,
That's
no,
fine.
they should. I mean, that's
Welcome
why.
in.
That's
Welcome
why.
in.
That's
If
why when
you're-
I set the
if
show
you're a
up.
Redskins fan, you should say HTTR.
That's when I set the
And I'm
when
gonna
I set the
say,
show up.
enjoy the loss.
I tag Redskins guys. I put the
Yeah.
right. You know, I want Washington fans coming in and
Yeah,
talking with
absolutely.
us. I don't care. Believe in your team. It's week 1. That's
Bring
what
it
week
in.
1 of the NFL season's all about.
Hey,
is belief.
we
No matter
know-
you know you're going to stink or you think you're going to be good. It's all about belief. Because listen,
You know what we didn't really
hold
talk
on. It's the
about is
most
how they can
evident.
attack us, or how can they attack our defense? We
Yeah,
can get into that.
the ebb and flow of an NFL season and year to year, you never know.
Yeah.
So you come in
never know.
and be jacked
It's
up.
gonna be extremely jacked up. There's a team.
And
that
then we're
goes-
gonna roll you.
A team goes from worst to first every fucking year. Every year. That's why the NFL's great. So much parity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause it's so tight. Games are decided by 4 plays.
Yeah.
A lot of games. So it's so tight. That's why you never know. Like we said. That being said, we're gonna smoke you today. But you never know. Now I will say we got. As the Eagles' big defensive key to me is that you got to stop Geis.
Darius
They're
Geis,
gonna
yeah.
they're gonna run a lot of Geis today, and you got to stop them.
And to Tom's point earlier, if we jump out to a big lead,
That'd be
they
huge.
can't do that.
Yeah, that'd be huge.
Because then they'd be
Yeah.
shooting themselves in the foot, running that clock.
Darius guys can play.
Oh, he's a
and,
stud.
and one of our holes is, what we did, I thought we did well in 2017 is we stopped the run really well in 2017. that make people put people in third and longs. And I think it's not. I don't think I know. It's another goal for this football team this year to stop the run early, to create third and longs where we can pan and go eat.
What were we missing early part of last year?
Timmy Jern.
Timmy Jernigan.
Guess who's back?
Timmy
Jernigan.
Guess who wants to get paid? Timmy Jernigan.
Again.
Yeah, and Zach Brown will tackle me or you.
Timmy's back.
I'm saying Zach Brown just made another tackle. Remember we talked about an hour ago?
Yeah.
Zach just made another tackle.
Okay,
it's a walk. It's a walking 120 at the linebacker position. And I know Mike doesn't agree with him sideline to sideline. I don't care. We're fast enough sideline to sideline when you're a wide 9. I need him to be able to clog the middle up. You know what I mean? Because that's where the runs kill us at, is the middle. The runs never really killed us sideline to sideline because we're fast.
No, it kills up the middle.
It kills up the middle.
For the most part, our DBs will get into it.
Oh, they're physical.
You know what I mean?
They're physical kittens.
They're not. This isn't Asante Samuel anymore.
No, these are playful kittens. They really are. I mean, they'll get handsy. They really are. They all love to tackle and get their beaks wet.
Yep.
They really do. Every one of them. Every one of them. Why do you think I like Jalen for so long? Because at least he wants to come up and hit you.
Will tackle.
I just want guys that tackle in open space. Why we won a Super Bowl? Because we tackled in open space. Rodney McLeod will lay your damn head off. Right? Malcolm loves to tackle. Right? You can't have kittens back there that don't play with the ball. You understand? A little nit thing. You can't have them.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't want a kitten that don't want catnip.
I want some dogs.
Yeah, I want a kitten that wants catnip.
I want some
I
dogs.
want them dogs.
Look at my little bands. I want some dogs.
If my dogs come play,
If my dogs come eat.
if my dogs come eat,
Where we heard that before.
MGM.
MGM,
Holla!
holla talk.
Cha-ching.
Hey, Facebook.
You guys need any more? I almost messaged them back. Like, I got like 1,000 videos. You guys need anything else? Whatever you need. I told Len, I said, I'll quit everything. You're the greatest stay-at-home dad ever.
What happened to A2D? I quit.
Oh, I wasn't talking about A2D.
MGM bought 11 videos. I'm done.
Yeah, no, I was more talking. Yeah, but that's true.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Devin Hunt says, preach time. I don't even know what I was talking about.
We just
I'm
did
so
it.
jacked up on Mountain Dew, Devin. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
And Bang Energy.
Bang, bang!
Dude, I thought of it in the shower the other day, and I couldn't rethink of it this morning because I was so tired. But I'm like, damn, I had a great little plug for Bang Energy. Great one. And then I finally remembered what it was. Like, never need a note in the world. Kids going to school, going to college, you don't need notes. Drink a couple bangs.
Drink bang.
Bang.
Bangs. It's better than Adderall.
Just a few bangs.
It's better than Adderall.
Better than that.
All right, want to do
Let's run through these games.
Yeah,
Should
okay.
I start hashtagging that?
Bang.
Better than
Better than
Adderall.
Adderall.
Better than Adderall.
Ask the Seahawks.
Ask Portnoy. I digress. Go ahead.
We'll start in Minnesota. Atlanta in Minnesota. Vikings are -3 and a hook. I like the Falcons today in Minnesota. I think it's a tight game. I don't know if they win. I think they cover.
That hook's got me.
Yeah, the hook.
If it was 3, I'd probably – no, I guess it's the same thing. If it was under 3, I'd take the Vikings. But I think that hook has got me because now you got to go, obviously, 4. I'll go Atlanta.
I'm going to go Minnesota. I think they have a good year for some reason. I just do.
That's not one of my guarantees,
No, that's not a lock.
by the way. Yeah,
not a lock. We'll tell you locks.
Yeah, we'll tell you locks. Okay, now to our game. Eagles at home against the Skins. -10, Birds.
Eagles, and this is one of my locks.
Eagles.
I love the Birds today, but I'm not going to put it as a lock, but I love them.
All right, one of the 6, so we have 5 more locks available. All right, that's one of my locks.
Just giving out some walking around cash.
That's it. You tell your
Little
wife.
walking around money.
She's like, Bobby, how'd you pay the mortgage for 6 months? Tom and the guys.
little
Tom and
walking,
the guys.
got me a little walking around cash.
Just saying thanks, A2D.
Here's a couple for you.
Thanks, A2D.
You're like Pac-Man Jones in a strip club now. That's what we do for people.
It's going to be ones, not hundreds, but
It's semantics.
It's semantics. Yeah. Bills at Jets. Jets -2.5.
I like the Jets in this football game.
I love the Jets in this.
I
do
love
like
their
the
defense.
Jets.
This is a lock for me.
That
I love
this is
the Jets in this game.
This is one of my
I think the
locks
Jets
as well.
Jets win by double figures.
Yeah, I just think that offense is just going to roll.
I don't even know about the offense. I don't even care about the offense. Their defense in New York is legit.
It is.
Okay, Quentin Williams.
I think Buffalo's got a good D too. But I just think that
Quinnen Williams, right?
Quinnen
Williams.
Quinn, yeah.
Quinnen Williams. Listen, he's a big kid.
And they got the kid from Baltimore, linebacker. stud. What's his name?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got
Mosley.
And then one of the best safeties in football, in my opinion, Jamal Adams. Up-and-coming safeties in football. I've always been I never missed a safety in my life. You know this. And
I don't know how true that is.
That's 100% true. And name the safety I missed. I missed other positions, definitely. Never missed safety or D-back in my life. Never have.
I don't know.
Never missed that position.
Michael Lewis.
Michael Lewis will knock her head off.
Yeah, he wasn't a bad player, but you
played
thought
10 years.
You thought he was amazing.
Played 10 years. He was amazing here.
Okay, he was a pretty good player.
I didn't want to lose him. I didn't want to lose him. All right, go on. I like the Jets, too.
All right, Baltimore is in Miami. Baltimore is -7.
So that's 2 mortgages paid. Go ahead. It's 2 months.
Baltimore in Miami. Ravens are -7. Miami home dogs. This game stinks.
I just don't
I think the Ravens are going to run wild
win.
today. I think the Ravens are going to run wild, but this game stinks. Miami they stay in games at home somehow. Fitzmagic plays well.
Yeah.
Last year they beat the Saints opening week.
Yeah.
Fitzmagic had a huge day.
Yeah, that's what he
this
does
game
early
stinks to me. Home dog. I like Miami.
Me too. I like Miami for some reason, too. I can't. Early on, you bet with Fitzpatrick.
I don't know if they're going to win, but getting 7 at home, I'll take Miami.
I'll take my chances. Not a lock, but I'll take my chances. Agreed. Next one.
I went Baltimore.
Okay.
Oh, good to have you.
Niners Bucks. I think there's a lot of scoring in this game.
Niners at Bucks.
As a side note, it's Niners at Bucks. Bucks are -1. I like San Fran.
What do you get out of Jimmy? You know what I mean? What Jimmy do you get? I'm going to go with the home.
I'm going to go. That line's weird. Give me Tampa.
Yeah.
That line's interesting to me. Give me Tampa. Okay. I don't know how, but give me Tampa. I think they stink.
KC at Jacksonville. KC -3 and a hook.
Another home dog. You know.
Give me the Chiefs.
I'm taking Chiefs.
Give me the Jags.
I'm not sold on this game, but give me the Chiefs.
Give me the Jags in this one.
It could be kind of low scoring. Jags have a good day, you think?
They're the only one to not give up a passing touchdown to Mahomes last year, I think.
Yeah, he threw for 3-something and two picks.
Sounds
yep.
right.
Like 340 and 2
So
picks.
I'll go with them hanging at home.
Titans, Tennessee at Cleveland. Cleveland -6. I love Tennessee in this game.
Yeah, with the 6, I'm going Tennessee.
Love the Titans.
I'm the other way on this.
Lock it in.
Here's my other lock right here. I think they absolutely come out and blow the doors off. I think this is one of the most complete football teams in the NFL when you talk about defense and offense. They have a running game. They have 2 legit wide receivers. They have that franchise quarterback.
I do love some Chubb.
They have a young tight end coming up.
Give me a Chubb.
Defensively, all their picks over the last X amount of years were to make that defense flat out loaded up. I'm telling you, that defense is loaded. I hate to say it, but now that AB goes to the Patriots, it changes everything. Well, before that, right, this is the most complete football team in the AFC. We talk about defense and offense because they can light you up on the scoreboard, all right, like Kansas City can, but they can get off the field, though. Kansas City's biggest issue coming up is, can they get off the field enough? Not can they score, can they get off the field? You know Cleveland's getting off the football field. I'm telling you, I got Eagles Browns in the Super Bowl. I still do. I'm sticking by. I can't believe I'm saying this. I believe in the Cleveland Browns. They are loaded.
You just love Baker.
Yes.
Sweeps doesn't believe in the Dolphins, by the way.
How can I not love my kid? How can I not love my son and go all in on him when he's got every weapon in the book now?
I agree. I mean,
we know he can sling it.
They should flourish.
This ain't Kyler Murray we're talking about.
Tennessee.
This is Baker.
I like the Titans today.
I like mortgage too. Boom. Lock her in.
Rams at Carolina. Rams are -2.
Another home dog I semi-like.
I'm going Carolina.
Yeah,
Cam's healthy.
I like the Rams.
It's a far trip.
I like the Rams. I think this is a tough game though. This is nowhere near a lock for me.
No.
I probably won't bet it personally, but if I was going to bet it, I would bet the Rams.
Yeah,
It's a tough game for me though.
I don't like Carolina. Period. But
there could be some good scoring in this game. I feel like too.
I don't like Carolina. Period. But I'll take that line's another weird one that I'll go Panthers on that. Even though I don't believe in them, but I'll go with them. Defensively, they can get off the field a little bit, so we'll see. Go ahead.
Now we get to the 4 o'clocks. Detroit at Arizona. Detroit's -3. Another home dog. Give me the Cardinals.
We talked about it.
I don't. This game. Rex Ryan came out the other day saying that Detroit's going to kill this team because he thinks that stinks as a coach. But
Cliff Kingsbury?
yeah, yeah.
Well,
but
Mike,
I mean, I think Kyler's going to make some plays.
Kyler can play a little bit.
Give me
Still a little
the
baby.
Cardinals home dog
We talked about it in the break, when we were talking about Kenny Galladay. Like, who's playing defense in
for
the
the
back
Cards.
half?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I think
So,
Galladay has a big day.
I'm going to take the Lions.
Yeah, I mean, quarterback-wise, you know you're better right now. I'm going to lean with Wilson this. I'm going to take the Cardinals because I'm actually curious to see how he plays at this level.
Yeah.
You know, like Baker I was sure on, right? Like Baker I was positive on. I had no doubts because I watched enough of him to say he can throw from anywhere in the pocket. Kyler, I just got to see it more.
Right.
You know, like he's a freak. Listen, anybody who can play 2 professional sports, I'm going to believe in until you can't. But there's still that doubt for me that he might be just a tad too small. And if he isn't, this changes the whole landscape of quarterbacks and what they can and can't be height-wise.
Because he can throw.
He
can
can spin it.
He can spin it. He can spin it.
Absolutely.
He's tiny. And
I'm actually excited to see him play in a way because I want to see if he can.
Hopefully he's smart enough. He's a baseball player, so he should know how to slide. Hopefully he's smart enough to not take big hits.
He seems like he's always
a
done
tiny
that.
guy.
He's always done that well.
No, he didn't take big
Now,
hits.
granted, that's Big 12 defenses. Now,
Right.
can you learn how to not take hits from grown-ups?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and is your offensive line good enough to not get you killed?
There's not JV on the field no more. There's men on the field.
There's daddies
Same
out
Big
there.
12.
Like, yeah, there's a big
This is the SEC on steroids.
I just want
okay?
to know if he lives. What if a DN coming on a blindside hit to him if he lives?
I don't know.
That's the question. Baker's thick, right? Like Baker's thick. So, like, he's smaller, but he's thick. Stop. You know what I'm saying? I bid that.
I think there was 2 C's on the end of that.
Thick.
THICC.
Yo, as soon as he said it, we both looked at each other. We're like, is he going there? That was great. I had like that.
But you know what I
John
mean,
Cena.
body-wise. Body-wise. Not
Oh, we know what you mean, body-wise.
Body-wise. Ladies, take notes on Baker. But he's bigger in terms of, like, body-wise. So he's a lot bigger than him. So he always.
How many times are you going to say body-wise?
So you understand that I'm not talking about his dick. That's what I'll stop on body-wise.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I just think he's a bigger body, so he can take that hit and absorb that hit better than Kyler can.
Yep.
So what you need to see is an end
He's
off
thick, I know.
the end off the edge, blindside hit on Kyler Murray. Does he live?
I don't know if he does.
I don't know.
I don't know if he
That's
does.
what I got to see happen.
Okay.
Or he just got such great awareness that he can see behind him. Either or.
Either or.
You feel it. The thickness. Boom.
Bang.
Boom. Bang. And then you give a little boom.
Sweeps Panthers is locked.
So do it.
All right.
Encouragement.
Yes. That's a great movie.
You got Bryce
I
Blackmore
love that
dying.
movie.
I love
I love that
Bryce is dying.
I love it. Bengals at Seattle. Seattle -9. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points in the NFL. Give me Cincy.
I mean, Tyler Lockett has a day today, but
I think so too. I think Joe Mixon could have a good day though. Seattle didn't have the defense they used to have.
no, but for some reason,
Seattle.
I'm going to go Seattle at home for some.
This is
I think
actually one of my locks.
But
Wow, lock it up, talk mortgage.
if this is one of Greg's locks, then I love Cincy.
it's fine.
So we got a backdoor lock.
Lock it in. Colts.
He's
Colts,
got backdoor. Boom.
This is one of mine, and this could be completely off. But
Cowboy.
Colts at Chargers. All right, Chargers are -6. It's and they're -20, so it might go to 6.5. It looks like it's trending that way. I like the Colts in this game. I just think people. First off, the Chargers.
The king of the slow start.
The Chargers
Wells,
make a living on losing early games in crazy, terrible ways. Missed field goals, whatever.
Right.
They lose games badly early. I think the Colts are better than people think. This is a line because of they lost Andrew Luck.
Sure.
I like the Colts in this game.
But see, I think Andrew Luck was always out of this game. Like
I agree. I agree.
So I think the Chargers are one of my teams this year. I'm going Chargers. I think they are, as you say about Cleveland, they are one of a very good, complete team.
Yeah,
they're a group of.
They're the king of the slow start.
They are,
He's
though.
right. I'm gonna go your direction here. I'm going to go Indy to hang in it. They're not going to win it.
That's my.
I don't got Indy winning.
I love.
I got
but
you.
they're getting 6 though.
But
so.
I got them covering. I think
I love Indy in that.
Chargers escape with a win, but I just think Indy covers that one.
The G-men at Dallas. Dallas is -7.
That's low. Honestly.
Give me the Giants.
That's low. That's why I'll take the Giants.
This is a rivalry game. It's usually a tight game.
No, like I think Cowboys win, but that line should be double digits to me.
But it's usually a tight game.
No, the line should be double digits. If the Cowboys is what we think they are.
And if everyone thinks they're a Super Bowl contender.
So give me the Giants then. If that line's telling me that it wants people to take the Cowboys, so I'll go the other way.
You're true. That's true. I'll take the Giants as well.
Giants.
And then tonight's game, Pittsburgh at New England. New England -5.5. Give me Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh wins this game. I think it's a high-scoring game, too.
In New England?
Yep.
Yeah, give me the Pats coming off the Super Bowl. They played terrible, so everyone's last thought of the Patriots is a terrible game. And I think they win, and I think they cover. At home.
Well, the Patriots didn't play terrible.
Yeah, they won the game.
They won a Super Bowl.
They didn't play well offensively.
They didn't play well, I'm saying.
Yeah, but they still won.
They still won, yeah, absolutely.
Their
but I'm
defense
saying,
is really
the
good.
last thing
Yes,
remembers them holding a fucking trophy.
In case you missed it.
No, I didn't miss nothing.
No, the defense is pretty good over there.
I think
that's why I took the Patriots.
I think Pittsburgh's going to have a good day.
Slow down. You misspoke, and we're here to help you. Okay?
I didn't misspoke at all.
You did.
Okay.
You said the last memory is a bad game. They won a fucking Super Bowl. I don't care if I won a Super Bowl. I don't care if I won a Super Bowl 1-0 on a walk-off homer. Okay?
-2 to -3, we still won.
All right.
I'm just here to clarify.
I'll give you that.
But I did not understand the point.
Still,
It was
wasn't
an ugly
pretty
game.
Yeah.
An ugly game, but defensively they're really good. That's why
Absolutely.
I agree with you there. That's why I'm taking New England in this game. What was that line again?
5.5.
New England's giving 5.5?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. Swap that around. Give me Pitt.
Give me Pitt. I like it.
I think New England will win, but I'll take the 5.5. I'll take the 5.5 field goal game. Very well see field goal game.
And there's 2 games tomorrow.
Especially if I think New England's D is as good as they are, I'll take the 5.5. Because then I think it's a close one. Because I think Pittsburgh's D is definitely better. Yeah. They're better.
And the 2 games tomorrow, Texans at Saints. Saints -7.
Love the Texans in that
Texans.
game. Love the Texans.
I love the Saints.
Love the Texans.
Saints play great at home. Roll
That's
it up.
great. I love the Texans
Roll
in that
it
game.
up.
Got yourself a bookend, left tackle. I like the things they went and did this offseason. Bill O'Brien deserves some credit.
Roll it up. Saints win by 2 touchies. Then the late Monday night game, Denver at Oakland. This line started at the Raiders -2.5. Now Denver is -2.5, and I think they should be more. Give me Denver.
Yeah.
Give me Denver.
There's just too much chaos going on.
Which means they'll probably win. The Raiders will probably win. But give me Denver.
What's Denver getting?
Denver's giving 2.5.
In Oakland?
In Oakland.
Yeah, Oakland's not any good. I mean, yeah, give me Denver.
Yeah, Joey. Oh, look at you, huh?
I think when he has that kind of defense, I think he can win games.
I think, and they said Emmanuel looks
and
good.
Emmanuel's a
so,
pin.
yeah.
I mean, he hasn't had that like wide out really in a while, and I think having Emmanuel Sanders.
Last time he really did was when he was just throwing the ball to Anquan and they won the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah. When he threw the ball in Denver, that still hasn't landed. The one he airmailed in Denver for the touchdown, the miracle TD. That ball still hasn't landed.
That was to
Torrey Smith.
Was that Torrey Smith?
No.
Oh, it was what's
I know
his
who
face?
it was.
Yeah.
Jacoby Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying he has Emmanuel and he has the other youngster wide receiver they have over in Baltimore
Cortland
too.
Sutton.
Yeah, so I mean.
And you got a running game with Lindsey and Freeman.
Yeah, no, I mean it's built. You got the defense to win games. So I mean, I think Denver's going to be a very good football team this year.
The thing is that Joe's a veteran and he knows what he's doing. He's not going to throw the game away for them, and they have a good defense.
Yeah,
right.
So
it's better than Case Keenum.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
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 We'll see that firsthand in less than an hour now. So, fam, Crumb of the week, and let's get the hell out of here because we all want to get our lock of the weekend, and our fantasy and our draft.
I'm going to give you 3 fantasy guys I love real quick. 3 fantasy guys I love today. Carson Wentz, QB. Kenny Galladay, wide out. Mark Ingram, running back. Let's go.
Locking in. Good job.
Well done.
We're here. The numbers.
And I love George Kittle, tight end. Love Kittle. That's not a tough one though.
Yeah.
He might be the best tight end in football. So he's right there with him, Kelsey and Ertz. I think they're top 3. But yeah, love Kittle today. And then Crumb of the week. I'll go first if you want. I mean, get out of the way. Crumb of the week's Antonio Brown.
He's a crumb of the century
He's
for me.
He's the fucking worst. He put on an absolute display over the last 2 months. He's absolutely ruined. If you think the Raiders are going to have a good year now, like Carlos, I know you got a couple Raiders guys. That Dan Stanley, the Raiders guy, Russ Medler, a couple Raiders guys out there. I feel bad for you. I don't think there's any way that this turns into a good season for you guys now. Probably is going to be Gruden get fired. And it's a mess. It's just a mess. Yeah. I feel bad for you. This dude is literally torn your franchise down just to go join the evil empire. It's a fucking disgrace. And Antonio Brown, what a crumb you are. Absolute crumb.
Listen, I agree. Like I told you, it's going to ruin guaranteed money for other players down the road. You know, it didn't happen with Julio, but I think down the road it will, what just transpired here. It's disgusting. I hope he does burn the Patriots down, even though I'm a Brady guy. I just there's no room in sports for this. There's no room in sports on signing a deal 6 months ago, and now you hate everybody. There's just no room for it. There's something obviously wrong with this guy, and he's an idiot. You got to hire a social media consultant. Grow up, Peter Pan. I could have told you to do the same thing for half the money. Yeah. Okay, so
whatever you paid him, you could have thrown us half, and we would have got you kicked off the team.
I'm going to go one step further in the NFL for allowing this stuff to happen. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. It won't be the last time. This is the most publicized.
They love their
and
divas.
The most talked about.
They love their divas.
But the NFL has created this environment and allowing this to happen.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
Just talking to Van Skyver, I just added him to a group. He was like, you know, I'm at a network, so I added him in Scott's little group. I know Scott will streams the game in there, but he was at a network, so
Reddit.
If he's at a network, it's going to be hard for probably to do it on Reddit. It might be easier to stream on somebody's live on Facebook than it would be to Reddit. Just here to tell you how the online game works.
Trying to help the kid.
Yeah.
Reddit works.
I'll be here all week. No, it works when you have the service to allow it to work, Greg.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Crumb of the week.
The new Crumb of the week?
Steppy.
All right. Ralphie's got to drive to get back. We're all around the block here. So, simple. We touched on everything. We love you, fam. It's game day.
Let's go, Birds.
Enjoy. Less than 50 minutes away.
I hope you guys have some good dips out, okay? If you got a bunch of dips out, send us a spread. Yeah. Maybe we'll come by. We love dips.
And listen, on Sundays, we love you bringing us food, too. So, we're big fans of that.
You ever want to stop by with a couple dips, we'll get you on camera.
Easy.
Got to be a good buff chicken dip or something, though.
A dip equals airtime.
Mm-hmm.
The right dip. Tom Arnone, Greg Milakovic, Brian Wilson.
I dip, you dip, we dip.
Ralphie D on the ones and twos. No sweepsy today. No Robbie Pove. Both be back next week. Next Sunday, we'll be coming on. Next Sunday, actually, we got the watch party at Pinsetters in Merchantville.
Come on out to Pinsetters. We might be doing some shit there.
Oh, tons of videos,
yeah.
tons of stuff. We're
going to be doing some shit there.
Well, so we're not going to have it.
We might not even do it. We're deciding.
We might do one Saturday night, but if not, worst case, we'll be doing plenty of stuff at Pinsetters. So come join us. Whole A2D watch party up there.
Come pound some beers with us.
Absolutely.
I'll beat you in bowling if you want. We got money on games. Let's go.
Yep. And you got the Eagles on versus the Falcons.
Let's go.
Giddy up. Ralphie, thanks for jumping on, helping us out today, Dad.
Crumb.
He didn't even get in on a score prediction.
I know, Lil Ralpho.
Like, you know, we come.
What are we here right now, Ralph? What do you
comes
got?
in with the big kid.
He blows up just like the ZO2s.
Yeah. Eagles 23-17.
Oh.
Glad we kept you off.
There goes Stump's guarantee.
D-Love, we see you, D-Love.
There goes the mortgage payment. All right, now you got to tell your wife what happened to the money.
What up,
Uncle
TTP?
Tommy and the boys?
Well, Uncle Tommy and the boys had a rough one this morning.
Bam. You know how it is. The deck's done.
Time's yours.
Time's yours. Let's go. We out.